What's up, Castro? What's up, Murtala? Well, good afternoon. I don't know if a good stream right now. I'm just
Castro?
I'm just watching off ESPN Plus the regular way. But what's the one people saying? Ghost streams. I know Reddit's good for streams. They got Nev over here. That's so random. I guess it's not that random. They are in. Nev. You're welcome.
Nighttime in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and time for our PFL 2024.
I'm sorry, the polls real soon. First fight on this portion: Goltsov versus Popov. Much love to New Jersey. That's actually where my mom's from. Not that part of New Jersey, but she is from New Jersey.
Dakota Ditcheva emerged victorious in last year's PFL Europe season. Gets the invite to the global year. She remains undefeated and now chases her first major championship. And Brendan Loughnane, one half of your main event against Timur Hizrev, looking for his second PFL championship tonight.
Every year.
Yeah, it's probably about 10 minutes before the first fight I'll react to starts. But yeah, how y'all day going? Or mornings went? Y'all Thanksgivings went? If y'all do celebrate Thanksgiving. If you don't, it's not an issue. But if you do, how did it go?
Giving rise to 6 life-changing moments.
Unreal. I have chills.
It's an honor that's earned. 4 fights in 8 months. A ruthless test that cares only for one thing. Winning. This year's finalists have thus far been perfect. 3 victories, 0 losses, which leads us here to this collection of epic clashes. The fiery Brit, whose humble heritage fueled a desire to be great.
I got Goltsov
Against another undefeated force from Dagestan.
What's up, B3?
And the daughter of an icon. Fighting to strengthen a legacy. Versus a fierce Brazilian with a personal cause of her own. Plus, 4 other critical fights for gold and glory. Who will emerge as champion? It all comes down to this. Welcome to the 2024 PFL World Championship.
Very special moment tonight for the entire PFL team as we conclude another epic global season in our history. That open, written and produced by our very own Josh Fowler, edited by Ryan Little, and the original music written and produced by Lisa.
I guess I never did do that before. Makes sense.
If you've been watching, you already know that PFL is unique in mixed martial arts, so we let our partner Jake Paul explain how the season format.
They keep trying to push Jake Paul on this. Like, I just want to watch fights. I don't want to hear about no Jake Paul or hear from no Jake Paul. Matter of fact, Jake Paul just need to have an MMA fight, even if it's against a legit scrub. He don't even need to fight a superstar. He don't need to fight no 60-year-old superstar. Just start up his MMA career. Have like 5 fights, 3 straight up scrubs for his first 3 fights. Then maybe like one like 34-year-old journeyman. Then like a 32-year-old journeyman. You know, get his MMA career started. I'm tired of seeing him on MMA content, and he hasn't had a single MMA fight. Matter of fact, even if he do a BJJ match, that'd be interesting. But like, come on now. This guy been with PFL for like 2-3 years and has not had a single MMA fight or MMA fight announced. He just did a lot of talking and been fighting celebrity matchups and fighting geezers. So yeah, why is the guy here? And I don't feel like he adds no value to PFL or no extra eyes. I think at this point, Speed would be a better person to draw young guys to PFL than Jake Paul. Matter of fact, even Aiden Ross probably be better. Matter of fact, MMA Guru will be better. Literally a person who has a large fan base. Just as cringe, but he got a fan base that's already captivated. He got a fan base that watch him react to the card, so they can get in touch with him. He'll be better athlete. Draw. It will be a case of drawing actual viewers over to you. But I feel like Jake Paul don't add no value. He don't really bring no eyes that are already there. It's more so people that's already there watching PFL, but like, okay, why is he here? That's what I feel about it. Who y'all got, Lognane or Kizriev? I don't think the fight started until for a couple minutes. I don't think it started for 12 because like right now, no one's walked out to the cage yet. They're still talking about it, this and that. So it might not be a first fight till 1:30. PFL. I need to iron my forehead.
Of how to beat this guy. That's the way that he sees it in his head. Nobody else has done it before. People have challenged him in certain areas, but Brendan needs a comprehensive game. Takedown defense, footwork, stance switching, calf attacks, a fast jab, and then all of that takedown defense that he needs. If it doesn't work, he's going to have to scramble back to his feet. It's going to be a long night.
It's going to be a featherweight feature at the top of our card to finish out the night in Riyadh. How about the women's flyweight division, brand new to the PFL? Dakota Ditcheva, last year's PFL Europe champion, has been dominant all the way to the 1 seed. Tyler Santos coming off a huge victory in the semifinal over Liz Carmouche. Randy, this one's going to be a barn burner.
This is absolutely going to be a barn burner. Definitely Dakota Ditcheva's toughest test to date. Talia Santos is very, very well-rounded. Almost as many submissions as she has knockouts and finishes on her career. She's a great athlete, very well-conditioned, and very just good in every part of the game. Ditcheva had some questions. Well, how is she going to be on the ground? She answered those questions against Jenna Bishop, came out with the flying knee and ended Jenna's night, and did so after being in the worst position you could be, having someone like that on your back in that first round. So another amazing matchup, and you don't want to blink in this fight.
Well, the light heavyweight bracket, 205 pounds, is the peak of human performance in mixed martial arts, obviously. And Impaka Sanganai looking to go back-to-back against Dovletson Yagshimuradov. He's got a lot of creative strikes. He's got incredible...
Yeah, how y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Let me see how many y'all answering the poll. So, 5 votes. There's actually 9 people here, so... And probably fresher face, so answer the poll. Y'all got Goltsov or Popov? Popov at 60% right now. Any y'all rolling with Goltsov? Or more y'all rolling with Popov? Yeah, like 10 people in here, 5 votes. We can definitely get this to like 10 votes. Who y'all feeling? Y'all feeling Goltsov in the first fight, or y'all feeling Popov in the first fight? And also, how did y'all Thanksgiving go? Any big bets y'all liking by the end of this year? No, we got like 2 UFC cards left.
It's all downhill from 2018.
Yeah, we got
Look at that, no gray in the
310, and we got Buckley versus Covington.
In all seriousness, though, no one's ever repeated as champ at 205 pounds. It's been very competitive year after year after year. Impa looking to be the first one to take down a second belt at 205 pounds. And something really special about tonight, you've been campaigning for it, I've been campaigning for it. I think Dan Hardy was the loudest about it, and the squeaky wheel gets the grease. And that means we have elbows that are legal for the first time in our PFL championship fights here in 2024.
Also, do you guys think that adding elbows is going to change the course of any of these fights? I can think I know Kasagana got elbows. I don't think Yagshimuradov has elbows, or really has notable elbows. I think Lognane does throw some elbows. Hasn't been able to throw them for a long time. I doubt Kizriev has good elbows.
In addition to elbows being legal,
who's gonna have really good elbows? What's her name? Ditcheva's gonna have real good elbows. That could make a big. Well, I feel like she's already gonna win. But the fact that they added elbows now, that's gonna make her even more dangerous. Like Ditcheva probably gonna have the best use of elbows of anyone like that's had them. All right, because right, not at all time. I'm talking about in PFL tonight or this morning. A lot of these fighters, I feel like they're not really gonna change their game up by having elbows. But Ditcheva, that's definitely gonna add a lot to her striking by being able to do elbows now.
Against the cage, especially. Randy, I know you love that chain.
Oh yes, absolutely. Quit playing games. If you're down, and if you're not, you're getting it.
I love it. What else do you need to say? If you're down, you're getting it. You're getting it. From Randy Couture, you're getting it. And you would be if this guy was able to use knees in this situation as well. What a great rule change. I love it. Really good.
And that brings us to what we're actually here for. It's time for some world championship fights. We will begin things in the heavyweight division. Dennis Goltsov has been chasing a championship for 5 seasons now.
What's good, everybody? Welcome into the PFL World Championships here in the United States, handling business. Of course, I am the coach. My partner is Ian Parker. And Ian, hopefully everybody tuned in to betting the PFL. We've already cashed a couple of tickets today, but now we've got to look forward. And I love myself a little Parker's Parlay to get things started. Good afternoon, sir.
Shout out to
Good
Iko.
afternoon to you, and hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. I know you missed me this year. We'll try and do it together next year, but we do have Parker's Parlay to start the card. We're going to go with Gaji Rabadanov. Now, Coach, we're going to have him win inside.
What y'all have for
distance.
breakfast? Leftover
so
Thanksgiving
food? Really
food?
solid number there. Usually I go a little chalky, but Coach, I think with the 5 rounds and the way Primus tends to gas his last fight in
I need a
Bellator,
haircut.
even though he won, he was so cardioed
In the
out by
shade.
round 3, round 4, round 5. He was able to hang on his opponent's back. He's knocking out grapple Rabadanov here. So I'm going to take some
And to
good
lose
odds
like
here.
20 pounds.
Him inside the distance. And we're going to take our dark horse in the division. You and I have
Yeah, 30.
cashed
I
on
wanna be
him
around, like-
every single time. Shamil Musaev. He's going to stuff the
I don't know. I
wrestling
haven't
of
weighed myself in a
Umalatov.
minute.
He's the better striker on the feet. And at those odds, we get plus 373, a 2-leg parlay. Let's go.
All right, we'll be here throughout the afternoon to get you set for all of them. But for now, let's settle into Parker's Parlay and your best bets for Ian. I'm the coach to the back to Saudi Arabia.
Most knockouts all time in our PFL season format. Dennis Goltsov has 9. More than Ray Cooper III. Teresa Pacheco, who's also a 2-time champion.
Goltsov been for a minute trying to win belt.
A championship belt
Will this be his
has
year? He
eluded
waited
Dennis
so
Goltsov.
long.
Perhaps until
Is it
tonight.
now the time to
He has
get
an
a belt?
opportunity again as he takes on the 2 seed, Oleg Popov. Oleg Popov has been absolutely incredible, not only here in the PFL, but previous to joining the roster, 17 straight wins. That is the longest in the world in the heavyweight division. Time now for our heavyweight championship in 2024. 5-minute rounds brought to you by Westgate Resorts. Dennis Goltsov and Oleg Popov.
And now we welcome to the Smart Cage, Oleg Popov.
Randy, if you go back to when this season began,
Popov gotta be one of the most unintimidating,
there were
like
four guys in the
non-intimidating,
heavyweight season that had
unintimidating fighters
connections to Fedor
I've
Emelianenko.
seen.
4 guys that had trained together. 4 guys
He look like a baker.
that were talked about as
But he be winning, that's all it
rising
matters, like.
stars from the Russian continent. And guess who emerged at the top of that heap? This man
Zero
right
muscle
here,
definition.
Oleg Popov. He's completely well-rounded
Small little soft head.
and an absolute
The guy be winning.
dynamo coming in on a 17-fight win streak.
Is an absolute bear of a man as well. You know, as soon as he gets his hands on someone, you can see his strength. It's so evident. And you can see the echoes of Fedor's style in his game as well. You know, Fedor, quite an unassuming heavyweight, came wading in with those big power punches. People would never expect the force that would come from that guy.
Ready now to make his way, Dennis Goltsov.
What can we say about Dennis Goltsov that we have not already said? He's been with us for 5 straight seasons. And in these moments, he's always come up short. But he feels like this is his best opportunity. He loves the matchup. The 2023 PFL heavyweight runner-up. So close last year. But that time it was a behemoth standing across from him. It was a 6'8" problema that he could not solve. Now he once again is the taller, longer, more technical fighter in this bout. 2024 might be Dennis Goltsov's year. Finally. Heavyweight Championship tail of the tape brought to you by Westgate Resorts. Dennis Goltsov, 34 years of age. Oleg Popov, 32. Goltsov, 3 inches taller, weighed in about 4 pounds lighter than Popov, and you can see he does have the reach advantage and the much longer legs.
All right, keys to victory for Goltsov. He's got to establish
Let's see
that
what the poll
long
looking
jab.
like.
We know how effective it is.
Right
But he's
now,
also got to
dang,
stay
y'all
mobile.
definitely on
Doesn't
the side
want
of
to be a sitting
Popov.
duck, and he's got to defend
75%
those takedowns.
25%
That mobility
Popov.
will help with that takedown defense for Popov.
But I think it's only 8
Swarm with
votes. That's not that crazy. It's
Takedowns
only 8
against the fence will be real valuable for him, and control and strike on the ground until he's able to secure a position and find his victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, it all comes down to this. Tonight we conclude the
Yeah, the fight's about to happen now. We got like
global season.
30 more seconds before the first fight starts.
World title fights
Both fighters in the cage.
with 5
The
5-minute rounds
announcer
for
doing the announcing.
$1 million PFL Heavyweight World Championship. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner at 6'2", weighing in 249 and 1/2 pounds. In his first PFL season, he enters the title match holding the longest active division win streak in MMA with 17 straight victories. He stands near perfect at 19-1 as a pro. He fights out of Stariovsko, Russia, Oleg Popov. And across the smart cage, his adversary fighting out of the red corner at 6'5", weighing in 245 3/4 pounds. Last year's finalist, having now logged 3 consecutive TKO finishes, makes his return for a second straight chance at PFL Gold. As a veteran, he's been dominant at 35-8, fighting out of St. Petersburg, Russia, Dennis
First fight about to happen finally.
You know the rules, protect yourself at all times and listen to my commands. When I say stop, you stop.
Finally.
Touch your gloves, please. Step it in the corner. Goltsov in the blue trunks, Popov in the black.
Goltsov looks lean, very lean.
He's always in great shape.
All right, fight's underway.
Didn't want to let the gas tank be a
Goltsov
question here.
starting off with a jab, double the jab up.
Behind that incredible jab early.
Look at that jab.
Jab again.
So quick for a heavyweight.
Most dangerous when he uses it to set up the right hand afterward. Popov
Working heavily behind the jab to start.
talking
Goltsov
with
is.
his camp. Wants to either get inside that range.
That right hand's coming over the top from Popov in a minute. He's postured it a couple of times. He's going to come over the top of that jab and he's going to be in on the legs.
Popov going for a low single. Well, not a low single. He's going for a single. Not a low single, just a regular single. Gets Goltsov on the ground.
And most of the time, Dennis
Goltsov got butterflies.
Goltsov,
Trying to,
grappler,
now it's a single butterfly.
finds himself on top, so he's pretty uncomfortable off of
Popov
his
on
back.
top in his guard.
See how long he ties the arms of Oleg Popov up before he decides to try and stand.
Look like Goltsov trying to get a stall call so they can get still back up instead of trying to work back to his feet.
Like this.
I think they're both looking for the stand-up here. Goltsov certainly got Popov tied up.
And Popov's really trying to get that left arm out now. Goltsov's holding on to it for dear life. He knows the punches are coming down if that arm gets free.
And potentially the elbows, which are legal in this season for the first time. Left leg butterflied here for Dennis Goltsov. Content to hang on and try and earn a stand-up, it would appear.
This could potentially go 5 rounds.
Use the fence to climb back
So I
up.
can see why Goltsov is trying to be so conservative here. If he spends too much energy trying to get back to speed here, then you got, what, 4 more rounds after this to deal with?
Sitting in the open guard of Goltsov. He's definitely going to posture here because he knows that the referee's going to be thinking about standing them up if he's not active.
First bit of offense from the top there for Popov at the 3-minute mark.
Popov trying to pummel on the inside, build a frame with his left arm. Great wrist control for Goltsov, who's throwing up a triangle.
Like trying to do a triangle choke.
Goltsov climbing the
Goltsov going for a triangle choke.
ankles together.
Like he's close to getting it.
He needs to adjust. He needs to get that. He needs to get that right foot in the back of his left knee.
He's also got the right arm of Oleg Popov extended and threatened.
Jim Popov needs to
Oh, he close. He real close with this.
switch. He switched to an arm.
He's almost got it locked in.
And you'll see Dennis Goltsov, if he can get that instep all the way behind his knee, you'll see him switch back and forth between the triangle attack and the arm bar to give Popov a couple of things to think about. Popov now trying to
Paul right there.
Oh,
he's
wow.
able to get that,
Cinched.
closes the legs. Dennis Goltsov getting stacked up by Oleg Popov in the pressure.
All right, now just pull on the head. All you got to do is pull on the head.
This is tight.
Oh, he put Popov to sleep.
Goltsov, wow.
Heavyweight jiu-jitsu? What year are we in? I haven't seen heavyweight jiu-jitsu in like 10 years. Goltsov with a first round, what triangle? Yeah, first round triangle off his back.
Incredible.
Yeah, like what year are we in? I haven't seen that in a minute.
Dollar submission. Randy, I kept asking the question over and over. Is the 5th year the year for Dennis Goltsov? It doesn't get any easier.
Look at Fedor.
The talent pool in the PFL gets deeper and deeper and deeper.
This might have been
They're like, I haven't seen heavyweight jiu-jitsu since I was in my prime. Like,
What a performance by Dennis Goltsov after the takedown.
but I love to see it. Heavyweight, y'all got those big long legs and frames. Y'all should be using BJJ.
Snatch single, good head outside, turns the corner, and dumps Dennis Goltsov right on his backside. Goltsov has the butterfly in on one side. Now you see him using the fence. He's almost got that locked in. He's got the angle with his hips now, and the referee's checking to make sure Popov's still awake.
That's a superb finish there. I just need to draw everybody's attention to the fact Goltsov made a real point of getting his gloves off at the end of that fight. He may feel like he's achieved what he set out to achieve with his career with that finish.
We'll see what it means for Dennis Goltsov. here in the aftermath. Snapping the longest active win streak in the heavyweight division. 17 in a row for Oleg Popov until he runs into Denis Goltsov.
Tonight is the 2024 PFL World Championship.
Oh my hand! He's out!
And DraftKings is inviting you to get in on this epic event. New customers turn $5 into $150 if your bet wins. Paid instantly in bonus bets. Life's way more fun.
Goltsov won by a first round triangle choke off his back. Not arm triangle, triangle choke. Popov got like a single leg takedown. Then Goltsov started to throw up a triangle, worked towards it, got it, and put Popov to sleep in the first round with a triangle choke. So Denis Goltsov won. I picked him to win by second round TKO. He got a first round submission. So hey, a win's a win. I picked Goltsov to win. He won.
When I order pizza, I use a British accent.
In about time. He's been trying to win that PFL title for a long time. So millionaire after like his 6th year in PFL. Not too bad.
Electrolytes, zero sugar. You feel the difference when you get it right. Stay salty.
You're here, doing your thing.
There's some monsters in here today.
Don't worry about them. You got this.
All right, on to the next fight.
On a weight loss journey.
Almost there.
Keep going. You're crushing it. And you, working overtime on that booty?
Thank you, squats.
Gains for days. Proving you're only as old as you feel.
I feel awesome.
The motivation is all yours. The fuel, that's where we come in. Fuel your fitness at GNC.
Did you know there's no T in Skechers?
Never has been.
What you talking about, Romo? T is always in Skechers. T and these Skechers slip-ins. T and these Skechers slip-ins. I pity the fool have to touch his shoes to put them on. T and these Skechers slip-ins. I pity the fool who bends down to put on their shoes. I pity the fool who isn't in Skechers slip-ins. See, Romo? T is always in Skechers.
I'm just saying people often misspell Skechers and put a T in it.
Quit saying. It start slipping, fool.
Yeah, coming.
Yo, let me get a T, please, bro.
I got name. Come on.
Swing, then you serve. Pull it in, serve the face.
Hey, can we try to step on 8? Lisa.
Yo, set, yo, done.
5-minute warning for Tyler.
Sounds good.
Alright, sounds good.
Man, sounds good. Cool. Sounds good.
Welcome back to Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, the capital of the fight sports world. Home of our 2024 PFL World Championship heavyweight title bout already in the books. And to make it official, the voice of our smart cage, Michael C. Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, before reading the official particulars, we'll welcome to the PFL Smart Cage His Excellency.
The first fight just ended. The next fight coming up will be Primus versus Rabadanov. So we probably got like another 15 minutes before the next fight comes on.
Peter Murray and Operations Ray Sefo. And now in tonight's first world title matchup, it comes to an end. 2 minutes, 55 seconds into round number 1. The triangle choke ends it for submission. He's now the 2024 $1 million PFL Heavyweight World Champion, Denis Goltsov.
It's been a long journey for Denis Goltsov, but he is finally a PFL heavyweight champion. And it doesn't hurt that he's $1 million richer.
And now for the presentation of the $1 million check.
There wasn't a whole lot of strikes thrown.
Pete Murray.
There was probably about 15 strikes in total thrown. It was a whole lot of strikes thrown. Like 15 strikes. I think Popov threw like 2 overhands. I think maybe partially landed 1. Goltsov threw like 12 jabs. Probably landed about 6 or 7 of 12 jabs, or like 6 of 8, 6 of 9 jabs. So not a whole lot thrown. Definitely not a whole lot landed. Popov didn't really even go for no ground and pound, so nothing really there. Then was just pretty much grappling at that point. Yeah, it wasn't a whole lot done. If you we're looking for like the overs, yeah, you lost money. But you looking for the under, that was cash very easily. So I think all unders cash if you under rounds, under strike.
But this year,
overs
for me, is very, very good because I feel my condition was much better than last year. And now I think I'm ready and I want a big fight. Every guys, you know, about maybe next year you can see me in the cage again.
This is why I wanted to speak to you, because I saw you take your gloves off and my heart started to pound. I thought,
very respectful guy there.
Retire. Yeah, he's not retiring. There are big fights for you, my friend. Yes, super fights.
Yeah, of course. I mean about super fight, and I think if we will do it next year, about October, maybe half year after the final, I will be ready.
Ready for who? Who do you want to fight, my friend?
Of course, Francis and Gunnar.
Oh, what a fight that would be. Congratulations, my friend. Enjoy this victory and get ready for 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, your world champion, Denis Goltsov.
So Denis Goltsov throws his name in the hat.
Impa, it's great to
for a
see
future
you're
super
no
fight
stranger.
potentially against Francis Ngannou.
That would be interesting. That would be an interesting fight.
I mean, this is one of the most skilled heavyweights on planet Earth, and you just saw, even off his back, which is not a position he's typically very comfortable, he was able to get a finish, so I'd love to see it. All right, we welcome Anita Jones for the first time to our PFL broadcast crew. She's backstage with the 2023 light heavyweight champ, Impa Kasunganay.
Impa, it's great to see you. You're no stranger when it comes to PFL Championship fight nights. You're used to the big crowds, the bright lights, the pressure. You go into tonight as the defending light heavyweight champion. What is the motivation for this evening?
I say, I gotta do my job, and I have a family. I say I'm fighting for my future family, my future kids. And God's been good to me, and I have a great team, trainers, so they motivate me, they inspire me, and
Are you training for your family or your future family? You got a wife
Let's talk about
yet?
your opponent.
Or you just
Davlet
imaginary
Yakshimayev.
wife and kids he's fighting for?
How do you feel he's going to pose a challenge tonight?
I think Doublet's an excellent fighter. You know, for me, it's been staying focused, trusting my trainers and what they told me to do. He's coached well. He comes from a great team. When I claim victory, it's no disrespect to him. I know he's got a lot of skill set, but we're prepared and we're ready.
And just finally, you're one of the faces of the organization. You have an incredible story. It's so inspiring. What would it mean to you to do a repeat tonight?
When I do a repeat tonight, it's a affirmation of where God's called me and where he's brought me. You know, like it's the organization I say for the past 2 years, and shout out to the PFL staff. They're amazing. Like, that's where the heart and soul of this whole organization is. They've shown me so much love and support, and it's changed my life and my family's life. So now, when I claim victory tonight, it's a testimony to what we can do in other organizations, what we can do in an organization we get anywhere to the top in. Collective effort of everybody who supported me along the way, from my teammates, training partners, and everybody part of the PFL, and looking forward to what's next.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, and best of luck tonight, Impa.
We'll see Impa Kasunganay later tonight. Up next, a lightweight world title bout featuring that man, Brent Primus, former Bellator lightweight champion, now chasing a second major promotion world title. 39 years old and not slowing down. Brent Primus and Gaji Rabadanov squaring off for a $1 million championship.
I'm just one fight away from that $1 million. It's going to change my family's life. I'm ready to put everything on the line.
Люди даже не понимают, как сильно я хочу забрать этот титул. Теперь уже в финале. Я не собираюсь останавливаться.
While this is going on, I'm gonna try to experiment
man.
a little
I'm not
bit.
gonna underestimate him. I really feel like I have a good game plan, and I really feel like I'm gonna finish him.
Что я на пике своей карьеры, Примус.
I want to do that. Also, feel free to like the stream up too. Feel free to like it up. I'm the first person to like the stream. Feel free to like the stream up. No one's fighting at the moment, but the next fight is Brent Primus versus Rabadanov. We just had Denis Goltsov versus Oleg Popov, and Goltsov got a first round triangle choke. But right up next, coming up now, is Brent Primus versus Rabadanov. And you can like the stream up, and also you can answer the poll. 86% of people right now have Rabadanov to win. So yeah, if you want to interact with that or like the live stream, feel free to do that. If you have any other questions, feel free to answer that as well. We'll ask that and I can answer.
Just as meaningful for you.
They're gonna take like a 30 minutes between each and every fight. That's what it feel like. 30 minutes between each fight. But yeah, also feel free to watch predictions. I have of all the ones I predicted on the YouTube channel so far for this card, I have went right. Braga got a decision over Kennedy. That's a perfect prediction. Slim got a decision over Bagley. That's a perfect prediction. Who else I predict on here? Goltsov got the win. That was not perfect, but a win's a win. I had Goltsov by second round TKO. So 3 of 3 picks have been correct so far for this card. 2 of the 3 have been perfect. So y'all want to make any bets or anything, feel free to check out my predictions. I have predicted the next fight, pretty much all the fights. Yeah, all the fights coming up, I predicted. So it's like 5 more fights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if I can keep the perfect streak going for PFL. But yeah, this next fight I do got I think I got one parlay with Rabadanov in it. Yeah, one parlay with him in it. So if you think looking for bets, I do have one parlay with him in it. I think that parlay is linked with next UFC card, UFC 310. I got like 4 fights from UFC 310, and I got like 2 or 3 fights from PFL. All right, Primus walking out to the cage right now. $39 versus $31. All right, the fight's about to start in like 20 seconds. They're announcing Primus right now. He's in the cage. And they walk into the center, facing off. All right, yeah, let's get this going.
To out-grapple his opponents, but Rabadanov coming from that Dagestani school of wrestling.
Sir, you ready?
Trading
Sir, you
partner
ready?
of the Nurmagomedov.
All right, fight's underway.
Former combat sambo world champion 10 years ago.
These guys do not look like they're in the same weight class.
No, they don't. Now, what I'm looking at here, if I'm Rabadanov, is the wide elbows of Brent Primus. There's a lot of real estate there.
Leg kick from Rabadanov to start the fight.
His hands in that position. So maybe throwing something to the head will open up. But now
Brent Primus pressuring.
Heavy hands straight away. He loves to
Another leg kick from Rabadanov.
With big power shots does Primus, because he knows he can stitch his takedowns on the end of it.
Brent Primus swinging in slow motion.
This PFL season, I think, caused Brent Primus to fall back in love.
That's how he's swinging right now.
Strikes, the straight right hand.
Inside leg kick from Rabadanov. I mean, he is pushing 40.
Even against
Oh, nice jumping hook from Rabadanov. Looking much more fluid.
That left hook got through for,
Oh,
look at this, Brett Primus on a guillotine.
like Primus had a guillotine for a second, but Rabadanov was able to slip out of it.
Now we don't very often see Brett Primus in this position working his rubber guard.
Trying to go mission control here. Omoplata or gogoplata potentially.
And this is
But yeah, Rabadanov with the first takedown of the fight.
When you see him walking around, you would think that this position is impossible for him.
I know if that was me, my kneecap would be skipping across that mat already.
That's really good flexibility. What you can see he's doing here is isolating the right arm of Rabadanov. And now Rabadanov's going to try and keep forcing himself square. He wants to stay in the guard of Primus because if he turns away, Primus now has the omoplata on that left arm. And it might not be a useful submission in mixed martial arts. He's even going for a gogoplata here.
He's close to a gogoplata.
So
Rabadanov picks his head up, it's going to be in. There it is.
Oh, he's too shallow on the arm. That was a great effort from Brett Primus there.
2 minutes gone in this first round.
Gonna try it again.
Here we go, he pulls the head out the way, he's going to try and clear the head, get his hands together. He's using elbows to do that as well, which is very clever. Here he goes again. He's going to try and pull that foot underneath the chin of Gadzi Rabadanov, a la Nick Diaz, Takanori Gomi.
Gets that shin in place, he's going to lock around the back of that head and pull that throat down on that shin bone.
So the other thing that Primus can do here as well, he can take his left arm and punch it over the top of his left foot.
Rabadanov extracts himself from the control of that rubber guard.
All right, now Rabadanov has passed to half guard.
For a half pass.
Yeah, that was clever. As soon as he realized that the guard was popped open, he pinned that knee down. Now working from half guard with some strikes. Normally the position that Primus likes to put people in. Primus trying to recover guard again.
Primus got one butterfly in.
Now the question is, does he have the same flexibility?
Yeah, Rabadanov is fighting right now.
There you go, back to the same side again.
Look at him under there. Page.
Gadzi's very well aware of what Primus is trying to do here. You can see that by the way that he's protecting the arm that's wrapped up. Here we go again. Setting up that gogoplata position. So if you can throw the left arm over the top of his left leg here and go under the neck, now he's got a meat hook, and that could be a really good control position as well to move yourself into the gogoplata.
One more time, Gadzi Rabadanov pulls the right arm out. Inside of 1 minute to work.
This might be a long, boring fight.
All these attacks from Primus doing an effective job of stymieing whatever offense Rabadanov was hoping to mount from this top position.
I wonder if the judges see any of these sub-attempts as being close enough to score. You know, it's difficult to say.
Oh, he's making Rabadanov react to him and pull out of that. That's 3 times he's had to pull out of that submission. Obviously, the defense is rewarding itself.
Got that control on his shin. Trying to land some elbows here, but he's got the center, the arm of Gadzi Rabadanov towards the center of his body here. He might be looking for an armbar. He's locking the shoulders. 10 seconds to go.
Brent Primus dropping some elbows off his back.
Those elbows to the top of the head like a ball-peen hammer from this bottom position as we head to round number
I say 10-9 Rabadanov. I don't know how PFL judging is, but I don't see how that's not a 10-9 Rabadanov.
And DraftKings is inviting you to get in on this epic event. New customers turn $5 into $1.
But yeah, how would y'all score that first round? 10-9 Rabadanov, only way?
In bonus bets. Life's way more fun when you're in on the action. The crown is yours.
You've been accused of plagiarizing your master's thesis. If you tell the truth, you can have this bucket of Bud Lights.
All right, I'll go first.
What? No.
Professor Wilkins has been taking karate classes ever since that saxophone girl put him in a headlock.
That was a secret.
Now it's a beer.
Everybody, let's focus.
Hey, oh, we having beers?
Yeah.
No.
All you have to do is confess and you get a Bud Light.
Oh, when I order pizza, I use a British accent, and now the girl at the pizza place thinks I'm British, and we've been dating for 4 months.
What?
That feels good, right?
Serious accommodation.
All right, second round about to start.
Sir, you ready? Sir, you ready? Fight.
Yeah, Rabadanov fighting right now. Second round. Leg kick to start round 2 for Rabadanov. Misses the next leg kick.
He landed a couple of those in the first round.
We can see the redness from it on the outside of the leg of Brent Primus, who doesn't seem to be too bothered by it at the moment. But it only takes one to really affect your movement. See, he turned his shin into
another leg kick from Rabadanov.
See now he's thinking about countering with that hook. Little pirouette there for style points.
Had to be a confidence builder in round number 1 for Gaji Rabadanov. That one shot led to one takedown.
Primus was ready for it this time. Shook that one off pretty quickly. And Rabadanov now finding himself trapped up against the fence with Primus holding the center, dominating that PFL shield in the middle of the canvas.
Rabadanov's definitely respecting Primus's power.
Switching his stances here for Rabadanov temporarily.
Another leg kick from Rabadanov.
Left hook sort of glanced off the top of Rabadanov's head. Those can sometimes hurt.
Oh, dang, he just dropped Primus. Nice little combination there. He should just let him stand back up. This will give him time to recover.
Surprised that Rabadanov decided to go all the way down rather than...
He could have just stepped away, did like this, and put Brent Primus away, but now they're in his guard. Well, now he's in, not there. He's in Brent Primus' guard. He could have let Brent Primus stand back up. And I doubt Brent Primus would even be able to stand up properly. He'd be on wobbly knees, sit and duck to get knocked out.
He's not too bothered about trying to scramble back to his feet or to get top position. He's back to the sub-attack.
Exactly what I was thinking. And he's got to use that opportunity when Rabadanov pulls out of that situation as a chance to scramble and get back to a neutral position.
I mean, is that an energy-saving tactic, perhaps? Because, again, you know, the first round was difficult to score, given the fact that Rabadanov was not able to really get anything going aside from the takedown, but Primus was threatening with submissions. I just don't know as he got close enough with a submission for it to really be credited.
And you're making him react to you, but when he yanks out of that position, use that as your opportunity to create that scramble, get your feet back in the game. And
I offer an alternative explanation for both of you for consideration. A lot of these Dagestani wrestlers will give just that little bit of space so people get up to a side, or what do? They set that trap, and you get up. They get on your back, and they establish that position where they can do the most work. So maybe Brent Primus knows that and decides to stay and attack these jiu-jitsu combinations, and he hasn't been able to string anything together just yet.
Could be accurate with that, Sean.
Yeah, that's a good point. Looks like he's trying to work on a Kimura here, but Rabadanov was aware of it, so he circled towards the arm that was in danger. You can see Primus with the wrist control. Now Rabadanov's cleared it. Very, very difficult to attack with
Rabadanov. Not a whole lot happened in the first round. He got a takedown, got a control. Second round, Rabadanov was chewing up Brent Primus' leg. He dropped him, I think, with like a right hand, I believe. But then they spend the rest of this round just in Brent Primus' guard. So, yeah, I would say Rabadanov is up 2 rounds. There's still 49 seconds left in the second round, but I say to this point, Rabadanov is fully in control. Yeah, Rabadanov fully in control.
Like a low knee shield here across the belt line of Rabadanov, trying to maintain some distance between him and his opponent, but it's difficult here. You can see as well, Rabadanov's got that bind on the leg, so now he's starting to pressure around, trying to get his shoulder over the chest of Primus. Ouch. Heard that elbow.
Yeah, that was a solid one.
Final few seconds of round number 2. Good right hand to finish things from Rabadanov.
All right, round 2's done. 2-0 Rabadanov on my scorecard. Definitely that round goes to Rabadanov. You can't argue that Rabadanov won that round. Very easy round to score for Rabadanov in round 2.
Super sharp strike in there. Goes with the left hook. That's normally his money shot, but that missed. But he followed it with the right hand. Cracked him right on the chin with that. You can see as Primus goes down, he's aware of what's going on, but he certainly knows he was knocked down. Stiff for a moment, manages to get his hands down to break his fall, and then straight away Rabadanov was on him. Great recovery from Primus there, but definitely the biggest moment of the fight so far.
Third round coming between Rabadanov and Brent Primus.
Sir, you ready? Sir, you ready? Fight!
Sean O'Connell, Randy Couture, Dan Hardy here beside the PFL Smart Cage. Lightweight world title fight entering the third round.
All right, we're in round 3 now.
You can definitely see that Rabadanov's got the speed advantage.
That's pretty obvious. He's way faster than Brent Primus. Brent Primus moving like he in quicksand. Oh, big overhand for Rabadanov. Just let him stand up. Let him stand up.
Primus landed on the ear and another knockdown for Rabadanov.
I don't know why he keep playing this guard with him. Let him stand up, then crack him again.
Interesting to see Javi Mendez in the corner of Rabadanov. Obviously that Habib connection strong. Fabiano Scherner, Mike Pierce, among those in the corner of Brent Primus.
Cut on the left cheek of Primus.
A little mouse with a small cut on it.
Just a little bit looser, isn't he, Rabadanov?
A lot looser.
A little bit quicker off the mark.
Primus mad slow.
More diversity in his striking skills as well. Beautiful front kick up the center. Interesting though how he backs up. He's not trying to hold the center here. He's allowing Primus to have the center. Maybe,
He let Primus land the hook.
Trying to walk Brent Primus onto something, maybe.
Yeah, perhaps. Or give himself some real estate so he can...
Brent Primus did a spinning backwards and landed, fell right into overhand.
Right hand fastball again from Rabadanov, this time partially blocked.
Rabadanov got to have some confidence in his striking at this point. He's knocked him down in 2 rounds.
Coming off a knockout victory in the semifinal. Rabadanov does have more knockouts than he does submissions.
Another big hook from Rabadanov.
That is shot.
You know, if we see Rabadanov go straight to the body with that right hand, I think he might be able to land that left hook a little cleaner. At the moment, Primus is focused solely on defending his head, and I think if there was a bit more...
Another big hook. Oh, this fight's over. Face plant. Nice knockout for Rabadanov. Face plant knockout. Well, TKO. I don't think he went all the way out. I'll say face plant TKO for Rabadanov. Good performance from him. That's the best his striking ever looked. But it does help that he was fighting a 40-year-old. A 40-year-old grappler. But great performance nonetheless. And in his last fight, he showed that he could get knockouts as well. So he's still developing, still improving at 31. So, and now he just won $1 million too. So everything's going the right way for Rabadanov. Good win for him. Best performance of his career. With the biggest prize. Well, I can't say prize. With the biggest prize. Best performance of his career with the biggest prize.
Right hand. Okay, this is the start of the second round. Bam. Cracked him with that right hand. And you can see Primus put his guard up, but he looped it over that shoulder. Right in that crack where his bicep and forearm was, he was able to sneak it through. And then let's have a look at the finish. This is spectacular.
Right,
drops his level, goes to the body, and then comes up to the head with that left hook. And Primus, his legs were gone straight away. One more big shot to finish from Rabadanov. And Keith Peterson's in there to protect the fighter. That was a
Yeah, the KO on your bet slip. That's good. I just had him money line in a parlay. So with the first leg of my parlay hits, still got like 5 more fights. That's going to drag over to the next UFC card, UFC 310. I could have definitely put Rabadanov in much more action.
When we return to King Saud University Arena in Riyadh.
Hey neighbor, saw you were scoping out my tires the other day.
Yeah, I need some new ones. I was gonna ask you what those were.
Good eye. Those are Arturo tires. They don't just look sharp, they really grip on the street and the trail.
That's nice.
Dog, by the way.
Hey, thanks. Yours too.
That's a good profit.
He's a handful. Stylish all-season tires from a company with an off-road racing heritage. Arturo puts performance within reach. How about these tires? Want to take them for a roll in the dirt?
How does it feel to earn real cash back on gas and groceries with the Upside app? You could say it feels like... that. Yep, feels like that. Download the app and you could win free gas for a year with the PFL Fuel Up powered by Upside. Get the Upside app and use the promo code PFL7. That's promo code PFL7. You could win a year of free gas plus monthly cash prizes. Upside is an official partner of the PFL.
You look up cowboy in the dictionary, it's not something about a hat and boots and spurs. It's literally taking care of the animals. This is their job. Some days you don't have time to stop for meals or breaks, but we know we have to take care of ourselves. We have a pretty big job, and element plays a big part in me being able to get all of that done. If you want to put a lot out, you better put some back in. When you stay salty, you're living wisely.
When I'm preparing for a fight, I put my headphones on and I don't think about anything else. It quiets the noise and lets me concentrate on what I need to do to win. To be able to just feel the music puts me in the zone.
Let me put the next poll up. Next poll is big fight. Umalatov versus Musaev, and I got Umalatov in that one. I don't got him in no parlay, but I do have him to win.
T&D Skechers slip-ins. I pity the fool have to touch his shoes to put them on. T&D Skechers slip-ins. I pity the fool who bends down to put on their shoes. I pity the fool who isn't in Skechers slip-ins. See, Romo? T is always in Skechers.
I'm just saying people often misspell Skechers and put a T in it.
Quit saying and start slipping, fool.
My life changed 100% when I transit to MMA, but I do love it.
The Kizrier fight ain't gonna be for like,
We are trying to upgrade
what, like 4 more fights? That's the main event.
Day by day, by 100%. I'm representing a really big country, and I'm so proud, doing my best to represent my country in the best way. Having PFL here in Saudi Arabia is gonna give a lot of people big chances, not just from Saudi Arabia, from all the Arab people. We're gonna have a really good chances to be part of this big platform.
Sports participation in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has actually increased 48%, but women and girls, their participation has risen 150% as the kingdom really emerged in recent history as a leading destination for hosting sporting events on a
All right,
global
just
scale.
drop the
Their
next poll.
athletes are showing the progress, making significant strides on the international stage. In fact, fighters have won 33 medals in various global competitions. Abdul Al-Khatani, Hatan Al-Saif, both winning earlier tonight on this Riyadh card, becoming a hotbed. Michael C. Williams makes our lightweight title bout official.
We welcome back into Smart Cage His Excellency Badr Al-Qadi, Vice Minister of Sport, as our second world title contest comes to an end officially. 2 minutes, 31 seconds into round number 3. He is the winner by knockout. He claims the $1 million purse as the 2024 PFL Lightweight World Champion, Gaji Rabadanov.
2 victories in a row for Gaji Rabadanov.
And to present that $1 million check, once again, PFL CEO Pete Murray.
I think Gaji had forgotten about the money. I think he just wanted that belt, right? He was so pleased to get that world title over his shoulder. He's worked tremendously hard, and the career that he's had, that was his 30th fight. Becomes a PFL champion.
And his second finish, answering all the naysayers.
Then if you have a kid,
That's a unit.
oh yeah, I wanna go to Uncle Ray house. No, don't go to Uncle Ray house. I don't. Hey, listen, I say Uncle Ray, but he can go. Yeah, I wanna go to Uncle Ray house. Oh shit, buddy, guy, this is your fucking kid right now. Oh, he want to play with my kid. Oh fuck, bro. I remember the last time we in fucking Japan, bro. They were fucking crazy, bro. Yo, Kai, you having another Thanksgiving? On my kid, and my wife, and my daughter, and my fucking son. I make sure that we all get along, bro. Hey, wherever your fucking son leave, let me know, okay? Okay? If you go down to town, let me know. He can come over to my house, buddy. Yeah, buddy. I got you. Rakai is like 22, 20, 25. Bitch! Bitch! Kai, what do you think? Do you actually think like she likes me? Like, do you think she likes me? I'm just saying, like, nigga, where my mother, bro? I actually think that, like, I actually think that, like, bro, I'm not lying, bro. I'm not lying, bro. It gets to a point, like, you gotta understand, bitch. Sometimes you gotta just do what you gotta do, bitch. Okay, fun fact. No, fun fact. Nigga. Fun fact, I'm going through my homework, dude. I'm going back to Syracuse. You can ask my mom, bro. My mom will get the grades, she will let you know. I mean, bitch, like, yeah, man. You a fucking bitch. I fucking hate that fucking 16-year-old, you fucking bitch. I'm back, Ray. Nigga. I don't care if you hear me, nigga, Kai. This nigga try to kiss me, Kai. Nigga, he try to kiss me. Oh my god, but what the fuck, bro? What? You fucking dumbass 16-year fucking old. Yo, Kai, I stood up, yo, what to my mom, what to my mom, what to my grandpa, what to my dad. He's lying,
Yeah, the next poll's up. 3 votes so far.
He fucking lied. He fucking bring me down.
How y'all feel about this one? I feel like this is one of the most interesting matchups of the night. We got Magomed Umalatov versus Shamil Musaev. I feel like this is a very, very close fight. The odds don't reflect that, but this is going to be one of the better fights of the night. And the more contested, if it does go the distance or if it goes long. It could end quick for either fighter. But if it goes long, on paper, this is a very competitive fight. And I got Umalatov in the next one. But what do y'all think? I don't know why I'm looking here when I should be looking here. Like, what do y'all think? What do y'all think? I used to be streaming off my phone a lot of times. I'm back on streaming on the computer, so different angle. I'm looking at the chat on my phone. That's what I'm looking at.
They'll be bumping out too.
I can't believe we made it this far. I can't believe we made it this far. Maybe this guy. And I can't believe I made it this far. Tell you how I feel, tell you how I feel.
Wow. Y'all be having me crying. Yo, what the fuck? Look at Talil.
It's like watching your favorite movie. You gotta really love it. You can't just be out in the court BSing, right? You can't come out here and disrespect the legends that have come before you. So if you want to appreciate the game, you gotta start where every legend has started, and that's underneath the basket, and then work your way up. Underneath the basket means that you don't shoot a shot yet. That means we start underneath the basket. Everybody underneath the basket. Come on.
Kyrie was funny as fuck what he said that time.
Kyrie? Oh 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
He really made that.
Bet! Oh! You hit Bang! Bitch, you was bold! Oh my. He hit?
That's fucking go over Kyrie.
Just batted into the pocket piece of it.
I know you ain't going out like this.
Good shot, bro. Good shot. Good shot. Come here.
That'll never happen again.
Yo. Eat that ass too.
Good shot, boy.
That's crazy.
Eat that ass too, chat.
Hey, they can't take it.
Just so flat. You gotta stop acting crazy. You wasn't raised like gang. You was not a gang. Like, look in the mirror, gang. I Desmond vow to not crash out anymore. You're a baby, gang. You don't gotta do that. You was never what? Leave that shit alone.
Just battle everybody every day.
Leave that shit alone. Have this Thanksgiving. You're thankful for living. Thank you. Thank you, God. Like, thank you for your family, your friends. Like, fuck that. Niggas keep playing with me though, bro. Like, nah, niggas keep playing with me though. Gangy.
The girls fight, let me see.
They do be playing with you, but you gotta relax.
There's 2 more fights before the girl fight. So we got Magomed Umalatov versus Shamil Musaev next. Then we got Impa Kasanganai versus Davlazan Yachimuradov. And then we have the female fight, which is the co-main event. Ditcheva versus Taya Santos. So 2 more fights before the co-main event, which is the female fight. Ditcheva versus Taya Santos. I don't know. I have a habit of looking at my phone. I'm talking my phone when I should be here. I'm here when I should be here.
I didn't turn it down.
But yeah.
Sadly, only 24 hours left.
But
will you and Rakai ever meet?
You're welcome.
Come on, bro. What you
Who you got in the woman fight? You got Ditcheva or you got Santos? I feel like Santos Loki got a good chance there.
Shout out to the fam, man. Kyrie Irving. Kyrie, what the fuck? Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving. If this nigga don't spin the wheel before. Okay, I'll do it today, bro. Do y'all want me to do it during regular streams? Do y'all want me to own my spins through the regular streams when I come back? What do y'all want to do? No, because y'all got to make me a fucking mom, bro.
True. But she can't live her whole career off of what she arguably did. You live your whole career off what you arguably did. You end up like Gustafsson. Like, I arguably beat John Jones. I arguably beat Daniel Cormier, but your record say you lost. You gotta do something. You gotta do something in the present. You gotta live in the present. You can't live in the past, especially when in the past the record shows you lost. But she does got a good chance here.
Matter of fact, you're right. Let me start getting ready for the gym. I ain't gonna lie, y'all not about to catch me on the last day, not the last day of the gym.
Type mod chat.
Fuck no, not the last day of the fucking gym. Y'all not about to catch me again.
I have some mods in here. Take care of anybody that's gonna mess up the stream. We're gonna keep it on for the rest of the time, y'all. Tee up, you about to play a song. Let's get it. Hold the lights right now. Let's go, chat. Tee up. Yeah. Hold on.
I wish. Don't worry. PFL is decent enough to, keep you entertained a little bit. And then next week we got a pay-per-view card, so a little short break of some sort. But we're right back at it next week. But the bad thing is that there's only 2 UFC cards left this year. Next week, I think the week after that, or maybe another week after that. But either way, it's only like 2 cards left for UFC. And we probably not gonna have UFC again until like January 16th. So we about to have a layoff from UFC.
Let's go. Stand up. Yeah. One more. Let's go. Yeah. W God, man. W Spain. W Mar. Join up the Mar world, man. Subscribe right now. These niggas here all day. Happy Black Friday. Happy Cyber Monday. Let's get it. Yo.
You gotta replay old UFC cards, or maybe watch some boxing. Matter of fact, you might have to get in the cage or something. You might have a fight in that time. I don't know. I've had a lot of bad picks. I've had a lot of good picks. I've had a lot more good picks than bad picks, but I don't know. I can't really think of it.
I got you, bro. All right here. Type of mod. You want to be a mod? Type of mod. I'm gonna leave after this. Yeah. Sub up right now.
I know Jamal Hill. Picking Jamal Hill against Pereira's a bad pick. Picking a MMA striker against an MMA striker with no wrestling against a 2-time kickboxing champion. That's a pretty bad pick. I never hit 100%. I probably hit 100% on Contender Series. I probably hit 100% on PFL. Yeah, I hit 100% on Contender Series a couple times. I've never hit 100% on a UFC card. I have hit like 10 of 11 so many times, 12 of 13 so many times, but I have never hit 13, 13, 12, 12, 10, 10. I'm always like one shy when I do have great cards. But yeah, recently probably the worst pick is probably Jamal Hill. I think I had other ones that were worse. I think. I lost a lot of money to what's his name? The dude who just lost to Rob Font. I lost a lot of money on that fight. I don't know how dude just had such an easy path to victory, but still couldn't win. That was embarrassing. Kyler Phillips. I feel like that was a great pick, but obviously you could pick all you want, but at the end of the day, the fighters got to fight, and I lost a lot of money on that card. Oh, the fight's on the way. I'm all talking. But yeah, the fight's on the way. I've been talking too much.
That's moving in. He can throw it very short, almost like a donkey kick, where his heels up and his toes are down.
Little feeling out process here.
There's a lot of respect between these guys. They know how dangerous the opponent is. Still confidence between them.
Stabbing front kick from Musaev. Was expecting that low kick. You can see him ready to check the low kick from Umalatov.
Randy, this is an interesting moment for Umalatov because he's undefeated, but he's been kept out of this championship opportunity by visa issues, by injury in the past. And now all the obstacles
Inside leg kick from Musaev.
in front of him is Shamil Musaev. But a guy who comes in with this much confidence, knowing his ability, facing the biggest moment. How much pressure is Umalatov under right now?
Yeah, I mean, he's got to be feeling it a little bit. We haven't seen him this tentative in a single fight we've ever watched him in. So that's, you know, obviously some respect for Shamil, but also maybe a little tentativeness there. Like, hey, I got to be careful with.
Action all night, right? We've had mad action all night. I mean, 2 minutes into the first round, and people are you can spoil.
A lot of respect between these two. Not a whole lot of strikes been thrown. A lot of filling out going on. No one willing to trade just yet. Oh, big jumping hook from Musaev. Oh, now Musaev trying to unload.
So much speed and power in his hands. Landed a couple times, once with the left, once with the right.
Now they're in the clinch, trading knees. This weather weird too. It was just kind of hot, now it's kind of cold. Now my heater not doing nothing for me.
Exchanging some knees. Both of them have got like a shallow underhook. I think Umalatov's going to either try and get off the fence here or try and catch a leg and put this fight on the floor.
And they've got each other's wrists over those overhooks. They're both kind of locked in.
Oh, now Musaev gets a takedown with his foot sweep, but Musaev back to his feet. I'm saying the name wrong. Musaev got the foot sweep, but now Umalatov is back to his feet.
Corner of Umalatov, telling him to fight the hands, try and break the grip. Back to a square position now.
Umalatov also has his big brother in the corner. Not the same big brother that used to fight for the PFL, coincidentally enough. But it is a fighting family.
I'll say. He keeps fidgeting with the eye, doesn't he, Umalatov? He got caught with a lovely left hook a few minutes ago before he was up against the fence. And it seems to be bothering him. I don't think it's... It doesn't look swollen to me right now, but you can certainly feel that there's something going on there.
Yeah, a little swell, just a small amount of swelling on that upper cheekbone underneath the eye, but nothing that you would think that would affect it enough that he needs to be pawing at it that way. Of course, when the impact lands on the eyeball itself, that could be really problematic.
Yeah, sometimes it can feel like you've been poked in the eye with the closed glove if it connects with your eyeball. If you don't get your eye closed quick enough, Umalatov now on the front foot. But this is really where Musaev does his best work, in my opinion, when he's on the back foot moving and countering.
Musaev hopped in for that left hook, caught him flush, backed Umalatov up and followed it with a right-left combination.
We saw Musaev in that first fight of the season.
Another big jump hook from Musaev.
We saw him against Logan Storley, throwing a combination, triggering a takedown attempt, and then running Logan Storley onto a nasty right hand. Front kick attempted there by Umalatov, but missed.
First round clearly goes to Musaev.
Tonight is the 2024 PFL
Umalatov got to get something going. Maybe got to get that jab working. Get that jab working, that jumping hook not there.
New customers turn $5 into $150 if your bet wins.
It's not even like
in bonus bet.
Musaev is really doing something so technical right now. He's a little bit more explosive, and he's risking a little bit more. And Umalatov is kind of frozen up a little bit right now.
You've been accused of plagiarizing your master's thesis. If you tell the truth, you can have this bucket of Bud Lights.
All right, I'll go first.
What? No.
Professor Wilkins has been taking karate classes ever since that saxophone girl put him in a headlock.
That was a secret.
Now it's a beer.
Everybody, let's focus.
Hey, oh, we having beers?
Yeah.
No.
All you have to do is confess and you get a Bud Light.
Oh, when I order pizza, I use a British accent, and now the girl at the pizza place thinks I'm British, and we've been dating for 4 months.
What?
Whew. That feels good, right?
All right, round 2 about to start.
Welcome back to the PFL World Championships from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. In the smart cage now, Shamil Musaev, Umalatov for a welterweight championship fight. Round 2 of a possible 5. Winner takes home $1 million in a gold belt. Shamil Musaev in his first PFL season. Umalatov has been this way before, but never to a championship. It's always been things beyond his control that have taken the opportunity away. And I wonder if that's why he's been so tentative early, because he knows you're never guaranteed a chance to get back here. Counts this opportunity as incredibly precious.
Umalatov feels like he wants to get going this round. It looks like he's pressuring a bit more.
Yeah, it looks like he's on the hunt.
Good sprawl there by Musaev.
Yeah, I don't see no point why going for takedowns. You gotta clean your striking up. But failed takedown attempts from Umalatov. I think he will be better suited to just strike. But hey, maybe getting some respect with the wrestling will open hands up. Open the defense of Musaev.
Nice jab to the body.
GNC holiday deals are here. Shop now for buy one, get one, 50%
Nice
off
inside
of
leg kick from
everything.
Musaev.
QR code on your screen.
That was a good calf kick from Umalatov. Making the most of that long stance of Shamil Musaev. And again, 1-2 straight.
Nice combination, probably the best combination of for Umalatov of the fight.
Now this tight body lock.
Nice twisting body lock by. Oh, Shamil's going to reverse him.
What a beautiful.
Yeah, definitely like Musaev is the better wrestler. I think Umalatov should just bail on the wrestling. Just pick up his value, work down the jab a little bit more. A lot more, actually. I said a little bit more, a lot more.
Shamil uses the opportunity to hit that switch right as they hit the ground.
Now Musaev's got the body lock. I think he's like, well, I might as well use it. I might as well try and get a takedown, even if he's having success on the feet as well. But like I said before the fight, they might just cancel each other out in this range, right? I mean, they're both tremendously strong in this range. I wonder how much energy you would have to waste before you start to have some success.
He's going to put the Dagestani handcuffs on the ankles here.
Leg irons.
Yeah, the leg iron.
Still to come, Dakota Ditcheva following the legacy of a champion. That champion happens to be her mother, Lisa Howard. If you've been an MMA fan long enough, you might have wondered what happens when Dagestani wrestling meets Dagestani wrestling. We're finding out.
This is what I was talking about, you see. Shamil Musaev went to a tremendous amount of effort to score that takedown. And yeah, great on the scorecards, but nothing really came of it aside from that credit. And if I'm a power puncher, I don't want to be wasting energy on wrestling if I know I can knock them out with one punch. And he's been having success with that left hook.
Now Umalatov is fighting to stay in this range. Musaev tried to back out, and he followed him, stayed right in that clinch range, and chased him right to the fence.
I wonder if maybe Umalatov's a little surprised at the speed of his opponent. I mean, Musaev can really move off the mark very quickly. And that left hook doesn't come around the side. As we saw from the knockdown, it comes inside the guard. It's like a curving jab. Head position from Umalatov gave Musaev the opportunity to land the knee to the stomach. Last minute of the second round.
Now Musaev is clear.
Inside of 1 minute. Musaev once again retreating, trying to counter punch.
Nice little inside uppercut by Musaev.
Oh, we've got some blood on the face of Umalatov on the other side of his nose, I think.
That was that little uppercut. He gave a little rip on the inside, and it landed flush.
I like this forward pressure, though.
Nice leg kick from Umalatov.
Already showing a bruise. A little bit of action here to close.
Good takedown of fist from
round
Umalatov there.
and
But definitely another Musaev round.
Dakota Ditcheva.
2 rounds Musaev through
Dakota,
2.
great to see you. Just arrived. You're looking in good spirits. You're looking to achieve something that no other fighter has done before. You're the 2023 PFL Europe champion. Tonight you could become the PFL world champion. What would that mean?
Yeah, everything. You know, that's what I've been planning for the last 2 years. Last year I won it, and that's what I set out to do this year. Just got to do one more thing tonight, and I'll be complete.
One more thing tonight. One fighter stands between you and that, Tyler Santos. She's an established fighter. Does this feel like your biggest test to date?
Yeah, definitely. The biggest name I've probably ever fought. So that's what we're looking for, you know. We want to step up every time, and this is just another day in the office for me, the next level, and that's kind of what I've been training for my whole life.
There's been a lot of noise around your journey to date. A win tonight, what message do you feel you'd be sending to everyone?
Yeah, I mean, just that I'm here. I'm here and I'm not going anywhere. No matter how much they talk about me, doubt me, say that I'm fighting rubbish people, like, I'm here and I'm getting paid as well, so.
Best of luck tonight, Dakota. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Back to the action we go at 170 pounds. Magomed Umalatov and Shamil Musaev. Both undefeated coming into tonight. One of these fighters will taste defeat for the very first time in very long and decorated careers. I think round 1 definitively belonged to Musaev. Round 2 a little bit closer. Randy, the judges have had a hard job tonight.
They sure have.
How do you think it scored through 2?
I have it 2 rounds Musaev. I think Umalatov picked up the pace, did some good things, hit some good things in round 2, but I think he's got to continue to get active and really start putting some pressure on Shamil Musaev.
Yeah, I agree with Randy. It's almost like Umalatov's now started to try, but each time he tries, it's actually being turned on him. Tries for a takedown, gets hit with the switch. Tries to cover distance, gets hit with a shot. It's almost like the more Umalatov tries, the more he's going to play into the hands of Musaev, who would much rather counter-strike.
Look how fast,
so fast.
The speed of Shamil Musaev, which has been a huge difference maker for him in every fight this year, on display again here in Riyadh for the championship.
Well, he's giving ground. Umalatov's coming forward. When he plants his foot and changes direction, he comes that much quicker.
Elbows aren't legal here for the first time in PFL competition. That hook just a little bit too long. Landed the wrist instead of the fist.
Oh, like his big drop. Good performance from Musaev. He is the truth. He was too much for Umalatov. 3rd round knockout for Shamil Musaev over Magomed Umalatov.
The left hook is tremendous. He covers distance so well with it as well. Like a heat-seeking missile.
Man, that speed is ridiculous. So quick.
Tell me that is not one of the most dangerous welterweights on planet Earth. Undefeated still.
Terrifying. Fast, well-rounded, strong. Really impressive.
Wow. He faked the overhand right. Got Umalatov to react, to flinch just the slightest bit. Came around with the left. And then the punishing accuracy with the right hands to follow.
And what's nice is as he leans into the right hand, it loads his lead leg. It loads the shoulders for the hook. So not only does he have a feint there that his opponent bought on, but he also loads the power punch to have even more force when it cracks him in the face. That was a tremendous performance. Very smart, very tactical. Lovely left hook. It almost like the Gadzi Rabadanov Mikhail Dufort knockout, but he used a jab to set it up. But to lean into that cross and then swing back. Incredible.
We will crown a undefeated welterweight champion when we return to Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
There's no tea in Skechers, never has been.
What you talking about, Romo? Tea is always in Skechers.
All right, big fight coming on after this one. Well, nothing but big fights coming on now. But Double on Yaki Muradov.
T&D's Skechers slip-ins. I pity the fool who bends down to put on their shoes. I pity the fool who isn't in Skechers slip-ins. See, Romo? T is always in Skechers.
I'm just saying people often misspell Skechers and put a T in.
Quit saying. It starts slipping, fool.
You look up cowboy in the dictionary, it's not something about a hat and boots and spurs. It's literally taking care of the animals. This is their job. Some days you don't have time to stop for meals or breaks, but we know we have to take care of ourselves. We have a
All right, poll for the next fight is up. How y'all feel? Impa Kasanganai or Double on Yaki Muradov? How y'all feeling?
Want to put a lot out, you better put some back in.
What weight class is he? Welterweight? Let's see. I think he'll be like top 5. Well, I'm not gonna say top 5. I think he'll be a top 10 fighter. Maybe peak at like number 6. I think he'll have some steam. If he drops in the UFC, he'll have some steam. But I think once he gets around like the top 5 fighter, I think that's when he'll kind of run into a wall. I don't see him as like a title challenger. Well, at least not like unless he come in and they say, "Oh, you're a PFL champion. We're going to give you a title shot."
Are they running this way? I'm laughing.
Oh, fuck me.
I like this. This is work.
Yeah, right. Listen to that. Dick. Huh? You know, Dick. We got heels, guys. I'm on the heels. I'm on the heels. All you young niggas in the chat, calling people old. Tell them to prove it right now. Tell them to prove I'm the old one. Yeah, I'm 40. I'm smoking like cigars.
How do you feel if Shamil does in the UFC? Think he has a bright future if he comes to the UFC?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm going to keep that paycheck. It's going to be hard for Kai to keep that paycheck. It's going to be hard for him to keep that pace. Hey, buddy, like you. You ain't allowed me.
What about mother? I lap you.
You have not allowed me.
What to my mother? I lap
you. Sound stupid.
I'm lapping him.
security. You let your ass?
He didn't have
You
nobody.
run for no reason if you don't let your ass. I'm not running for no reason. I know my street miles. You
don't
really
know how
not
long
know.
street
You ain't
miles.
have more than me.
You saying, oh.
You want it extra, man. It's cool. I know I lap chop for sure.
You haven't lapped me.
But you don't know where you at. I'm gonna help you, nigga. All right. Try to help a nigga. No, I'm saying, all right. I'm gonna just finish when you finish. I know I lapped him and you for sure. And PG.
And all the lap somebody got.
Yo, security. Did I lap the coach? Yes or no?
How?
Sure.
You haven't lapped me.
Thank you. I lapped everybody. What time?
He haven't.
Where my mother I did?
You haven't.
Yes, we did.
All right, how far are you in the mile? How far are you in the mile? You sound ridiculous. That's my third lap on dead, second lap on Popov. And Talim is behind me. So how did he lap me?
Where's my mobile lap?
Yeah, right. You have to pass me to lap me, idiot. He had to pass me to lap me. That's the first time I'm talking to Talim. The first time I talked to Talim was now.
I lapped you right now.
No, you have to pass me first to lap me. You have to pass me. That means when you come back around again, that's a lap.
I lapped you, brother.
That's a lap. I thought you went to school.
I lapped you. You tight. Security said.
Security don't know.
What's your own pace?
In order to lap me, you have to pass me.
I did.
When? Now it's not a lap.
I lapped everybody.
No, you did.
Where's my mother I did?
No, you did. You ain't lap Kyle yet.
Where's to my mother I did?
No, you haven't.
We started at the same place. I went around.
Kyle's in front of you.
No, he's not. My hand is good.
You see where you at right now? So that means I lapped you. Once I'm in front of you, I lapped you. That's how you look at it.
I lapped you.
My boy, you slowing me down.
No weakness. I ain't doing nothing.
You slowing me down.
When at my pace.
Can you move?
Well, you really want no weakness. You at your own pace, gang. You at your own pace. Trying to cheat me.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna let you outrun me.
I'm going
Get this money.
I'm going to outrun you. I'll let y'all go 30-second head start. I'm going to outrun you. A 30-second head start, and you here talking with me right now. We same pace.
All you gotta do is three. Let's get this money.
Get it. Let's get it, Talim.
Whoa. Whoa. Good cardio.
Burn yourself out.
Okay, see?
See, it's about pace, guys. Watch it. Watch Talim.
Yo, KC. Pick it up. Pick it up, KC. Stride. Let's go. Stride. In your own lane. In your own lane. You're in your own lane. Don't worry about nobody else. Don't worry about nobody else. You at a mile.
That's 1 mile. Ask any of your boys are there at 1 mile yet. You're not at no 1 mile. You're not at 1 mile. Wait, where you at? Wait, where you at? He said 78. What the hell, my boy? I told you this whole something down here. I'm the only one at 1 mile. Wait at 78. I'm the only one at 1 mile right now. Look at your damn check. Look at your L. What's your L say? I'm the only one at 1 mile. And Kyle's here at 1 mile.
I lapped you twice, coach.
Yes, sir. Check. Move at 80. Point 80. Red point 80. Talia probably at point 90.
No.
I'm at a mile.
I lapped Puka twice.
I lapped Puka 3 times.
I started with Puka.
I lapped Puka 3. That's how I know you're behind me.
Come on, Dad, you can do it. My mother, I lapped you twice.
You have not lapped me.
I lapped you. The fuck?
In order to lap me, you have to pass me.
And where I'm at?
We never started together.
Where
so
I'm
how did
at?
you pass, idiot?
How did I pass you?
Together.
How?
I let y'all get a 30-second head start.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Just go.
You're just crying right now.
I'm trying to
get a 30-second head start. When did you pass me?
Getting work. Working.
Let's go.
I'm working. I'm good. Like this workout, coach. Good cardio. I'm telling you, he gonna try to cheat. Coach gonna try to score an ad.
Your team ain't at a mile yet, my boy.
I'm gonna fuck with my team's at.
Well, you ain't got no help. So,
team is at. And all thing I care about it, you can't stop that. Where my team is at. So if I get to 5 before they get to 3, my mother, the whole time. On my mama, you hear that? My mother, I'm not. My own lady. On my mother, on my mama, you is. What are you talking about? I don't want to hear no argument. That's on your mama, you is. That's on my mama. That's on your mama, you is. I don't want to hear no argument. Miss Talib, come on. Get ready to watch the sun do this penalty. Why you speeding, my boy? We got to run through the path. Spin out to the side. Filthy, man. Talking to him as I spank him. Talking to him as I spank him. He's been behind me the whole time. Went around him twice. My boy, he said head start. What did you do it? That's all I'm asking you. If you got a 30-second head start and you're 2 feet in front of me, you're slow. Went around him twice. You're slow. Went around first 3 times. You're slow. You're slow. See what I'm doing to him, Jack? I'm gonna spank it while I'm talking to him.
Six votes in the poll. Pokemon Go to the poll.
How much miles you got? BTB. He's running for no reason. Talib wanna run so bad. He had to go out with the ball.
Excuse me.
It's not about running fast. I never ran 1 mile in my life, man. I'm not speeding. Talib right now. He's just running with me. Still getting work. I got it. Fuck my heart. You slow me down, boy. You slow me down. You slow me down. Talib was worried about. Where you speeding? Why you ain't talking to me no more? You ain't got the breath. You ain't got the lungs. Come on, guys. My last lap. You ain't got the lungs. Yes. My last lap right here. Yeah, that's what I need. Finish on top. Yes. It's my last lap. Man, that was right. My dump runs. Nigga, they ain't even a mile yet. Are you? Ask him. Ask who? Ask the nigga. The nigga who got the hour started. Tom. Me too. And I'm not at 2 miles. Yes. Now I don't need no water. I'm done. Right here. Listen to him, guys. Listen to him. Nigga, cook. All that shit he talk, nigga, you cook, nigga. You cook, nigga. Ma'am, cook. I'm done. You cook, young dweeb. You cook, nigga. Bozo, nigga. You cook. Take all you nigga girls, nigga. You cook, nigga. Nigga, they got the stamina. They even keep the girls. You cook. Get out of my way, nigga. You cook. I'm gonna do one more. You cook. Show you. I'm good. My boy, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with it. But none of your boys
give us the motivational speeches. Whole time. I'm tired.
Trying to keep up. I'm on the heel. Right, where you at, right?
Yeah, I got doubles on.
Huh? I'm definitely gonna. Where's my... Nigga, I like... This the 5th time. My boy, we ain't got nothing to do with you, my boy. Yeah, let me go, boy. Move back, oh boy. I'm done. My mother, nigga. Swear to my mother. You ain't like me once. You ain't like me once. None. Yeah, right. Out of there. Y'all see Chili? Where's he at? All that shit he talk. Everybody's still running but him. Prove him. Tell him it's called pace. Pace. He trying to keep my pace. No. He running with me no more. He cooked. Where your boy at?
can. I can. I can.
Talil, cook.
I can. I can.
Cook.
I can.
Cook.
I can. I can. I can. I can.
All right, both fighters are in the cage now.
Put down, slip counters. He's very good at getting his head off the center line, and his real uppercut is a very dangerous weapon.
We'll go now to the light heavyweights for their
light heavyweight finale
to take home the $1 million prize. It's 5 rounds or less with the 2024 PFL World Title on the line. As we first introduce the blue corner at 5'11", weighing in 204 1/4 pounds through the Bellator ranks and into the PFL season. He's a winner now of 6 straight, coming in with a professional record of 24 total wins, 7 losses, 1 draw. As a pioneer for MMA in Turkmenistan, he's fighting out of Ashgabat, presenting Yakshamuradov. And across the smart cage, his adversary fighting out of the red corner at 6 foot, weighing in 205 1/2 pounds, the 2023 PFL champion with the shot tonight for back-to-back world titles. He stands nearly perfect in the PFL at 8-1, while overall bringing 18 professional victories, 4 defeats. By way of Miami, he fights out of Deerfield Beach, Florida, USA, Impa Chilobo Kasangana. Referee in charge, Gerd Richter.
Gentlemen, you know the rules. Protect yourself at all times and listen to my commands. When I say stop, you stop. Fight hard, fight fair. God bless and keep it real. Step back in your corner.
Chance of doublet already raining down. He's in the black trunks. Impa Kasanganai in the blue. One added element to this light heavyweight rivalry. Kill Cliff is where Impa Kasanganai trains.
All right, fights underway. Kasanganai versus Yakshamuradov.
They want a win over Impa badly because
Big leg kick from Yakshamuradov to start the fight.
Son, Josh Silvera.
Oh, straight into range. Impa once again behind the jab. I also think it's worth mentioning, both picked up on it as they were making the announcements. As they were announcing Impa,
another big leg kick from Yakshamuradov.
Doublet waved it up. He was like, no booze. I love the respect between these two guys. They both know how incredibly talented and skilled and conditioned they are. I mean, are they two of the most dynamic light heavyweights, apart from yourself, of course, Sean?
Look, I have no delusions of the kind of speed and conditioning these two individuals have shown us. Oh, man.
Oh, Impa's hurt. Got too aggressive. Oh. First round stoppage for Double-Zan Yakshamuradov. First round knockout. Impa got too aggressive. Yeah, that's what happened. He too little trying to go in there with a bigger guy trying to trade. He went in there with a real light heavyweight.
By Double-Zan was amazing. Every time that Impa stepped in that range and let his hands go, he started eating leather instead of delivering it.
I wouldn't say that's rigged. Impa Kasanganai got hurt by that one big light heavyweight early on in the season. The same guy Yakshamuradov knocked out real easy in that fight. Thing is that Impa Kasanganai, he really like a welterweight, but he fighting at 205 because the PFL's light heavyweight division is not that good. But Double-Zan Yakshamuradov is actually a real light heavyweight, or at least the naturally bigger man. Whereas the other guys, Impa Kasanganai, were fighting like welterweights or middleweights.
With each one of these flurries.
Outside that one guy that did rock him.
Referee's seen enough. Heavy hands by Doublet Yakshamuradov.
I mean, it's really unreal, Randy. We saw Impa earlier this season get into firefights with Johnny Eblen doesn't go down. Got into firefight with Jakob Neto, who's a huge light heavyweight. Big. Didn't go down. Josh Silveira didn't go down. And it's Davletson Yagshimuradov who finally puts last year's champion away. The corner from American Top Team, loving what they saw. I love it. The green flag of Turkmenistan. Fascinating Central Asian nation now has a major mixed martial arts champion. We'll make it official next.
Did you know there's no tea in Skechers? Never has been.
What you talking about, Romo? T is always in Skechers. T and these Skechers slip-ins. T and these Skechers slip-ins. I pity the fool who have to touch his shoes to put them on. T and these Skechers slip-ins. I pity the fool who bends down to put on their shoes. I pity the fool who isn't in Skechers slip-ins. See, Romo? T is always in Skechers.
I'm just saying people often misspell Skechers and put a T in it.
Quit saying and start slipping, fool.
You're here, doing your thing.
There's some monsters in here today.
Don't worry about them. You got this. Because you're on a weight loss journey.
Almost there.
Keep going. You're crushing it. And you, working overtime on that booty?
Thank you, squats.
Gains for days.
Ditcheva next.
You're only as old as you feel.
And I feel awesome.
The motivation is all yours. The fuel, that's where we come in. Fuel your fitness at GNC.
The impetus for Element was just a recognition that my health was impacted by inadequate electrolytes. There was nothing on the market that met the needs. It tended to be super high in sugar, woefully inadequate with sodium. When I finally did get my electrolytes on point, it was like a light switch was flipped. We've seen this play out across thousands of health journeys. I hope Element can be just as meaningful for you.
Feel free to check out that short. Like, comment, share, post on your Twitter, whatnot, your Reddit. Feel free to share that short I made.
Brought to you by the Upside app. Earn cash back on gas, groceries, and dining. Get the free app today. The Road to Dubai Champions Series, where PFL's best earned their spot for the final showdown in Dubai, January 25th. And presented by GNC. Holiday deals are here. Shop now for buy one, get one, 50% off of everything. And of course, Redcon One, America's favorite supplement. A new light heavyweight champion, again, Michael C. Williams.
For the official presentation, we once again welcome back His Excellency Badr Al-Qadhi, Vice Minister of Sport. Ladies and gentlemen, inside the PFL Smart Cage, it comes to an end. Just 58 seconds into round number one. He is the winner by knockout and earns the $1 million as the 2024 PFL Light Heavyweight World Champion, Davlet Yagshimuradov.
Never before has a light heavyweight champion repeated, and that trend continues. In his first PFL season, Davletson Yagshimuradov takes home the light heavyweight championship.
And it'll be PFL CEO Pete Murray once again to award the $1 million check.
Pete Murray hands Davletson the $1 million check. And Randy, that's going to open up a lot of movie roles for him.
Yeah.
Dan Hardy inside the smart cage to talk to our winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with your winner, the light heavyweight 2024 champion, Dovletsan Yakshimuradov. Congratulations, my friend. That was incredible. How are you feeling?
Поздравляю тебя с боем. Как себя чувствуешь?
Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi barakatuh. Saudi Arabia, Riyadh, thank you so much. Very beautiful. I'm feeling good. I'm very happy. Alhamdulillah, it's my big fun. It's my family here. It's very, thank you, PFL. I like it, PFL. I like it, champion. Now, 2024 years. Oh, I'm champion this year. Next year, inshallah, again.
Now we're here for the winner, Celsius Post front of you, and you've got some incredible fans here, some incredible support out in the crowd. What does this kind of support mean to you, and how much did it help you get that belt?
Потрясающая поддержка у тебя здесь. Что эта поддержка для тебя значит и как она тебе помогла выиграть этот титул?
It's very, I don't know. По-русски скажу. Это очень сильная поддержка. Спасибо всем. От души просто, четко.
I mean, this support has meant a lot for me. You know, it's like motivates me a lot, and this is why we're doing this. Thank you very much.
Now, we're going to see the finish on these screens. If you want to turn around and look at these, we can see them here. Talk me through this finish. Impa's a very dangerous guy. Talk to me about the finish, the game plan.
Поговори про то, как ты закончил бой, потому что Импа очень опасный боец. Что происходило в этот момент?
Я скажу вам так, Импа очень хороший боец, хороший. Ну, я сегодня стал лучше, благодаря Всевышнему. Аллаху Акбар.
Listen, I can tell you like this, Impa is a very good fighter, but today I was better than him, and help got me with that one.
So you've got the belt, you've got the $1 million. Are you already thinking about 2025? Do you come back and try and win the season again?
Ты уже думаешь о 25-м году сезоне?
Иншаллах, конечно, я думаю, если Всевышний позволит, я хоть уже на следующей неделе готов драться.
Of course, I'm thinking about it, and if God willing, you know, I'm ready to fight even next week if you're gonna put a show.
I think you deserve a rest, my friend. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, your champion, Dovletsan Yakshimuradov.
Dovletsan Yakshimuradov derails the train that Impa Kasanganay had been on for 2 years now. Seizes control of this 205-pound division.
And the first major champion from Turkmenistan. Amazing.
What a moment in front of a lot.
All right, we got a big fight coming up next.
From Turkmenistan. A lot of those
probably the biggest crossover fight, because the winner of this fight could very much win a belt in the UFC. Dakota Ditcheva, I feel like the rest of these fights, these fighters aren't really UFC championship level. But I feel like Taya Santos has proven herself to be UFC championship level. And if Ditcheva could beat her, then she is UFC championship level. I'm not saying she'll be a champion, but she could come over to UFC and fight at a championship level and fight for a belt. Probably make it to a title shot.
I want to see that guy next week, but that was a celebration, but not like the Bud Light celebration, Ian Parker. And that happened just a few minutes ago. And we saw our man.
Four.
2.99. 2.99.
Time, 30 minutes, 8 seconds. Distance, 3 miles.
3 miles completed.
10.03 per mile.
Done. Done. Done.
So who they rigging this next fight for? If they're rigging the fights?
It's not about how fast you go. It ain't about who's the best. It's about going at your own pace. It's not a competition, bro. What they say? That's kilometer. And that's why I'm a Nike fucking athlete.
Are they 3 miles?
That is why I'm a Nike fucking
You did
athlete.
good, buddy.
Chef,
you did good.
Can you bring some water for me, please? Chef, can you bring some water? Oh my God, Chad, shout out to everybody who won it every day.
That makes no sense.
Water, please. Shout out to everybody who won
That
it.
sounds way too convenient.
Don't let down, okay? All right. What's that? 3 miles. Let me see. How you ended it? You ran 3. Oh my God, good shit, y'all. Ty, you be good. The only
not to
thing
give
is
up,
you be
dude.
on some competition shit. Fuck
Keep
coach.
going, my boy.
Yes, he was. He came in bro, he got you off your track, bro. You supposed to get the app. Fuck him, bro. Every time you tug in your head, bro. That's it. Just be in your own world, gang. You probably ran 4. Hold on, let me run one more. You
Good job,
ran
right?
4.
My boy, you ain't done. What you ain't?
I'm not done.
I believe. I know,
You
right?
ran 4, gang.
Let me see what you ate.
I'm done.
Let me see.
Look. 3. I'm just glad, like,
good shit, boy.
Literally, I'm just glad I did 3.
Good shit, Poga.
I ain't gonna lie, I think I was gonna make it. I did way better than I thought. I felt like Sadu. Sadu do 3 to 5 every day. That thing is crazy. Chat, that's really gonna get you your abs, right, Chat? Chat, that's gonna really get you your abs, right?
Poga hit it 3 miles.
That's gonna get you where you need to be.
I gotta do 4. Well, 5.
Nah. Chat, be honest.
Chat.
How much
Right
miles
now?
should I run a day? I'm gonna do like 2.
I'm at 4.6.
In my neighborhood. I'm on like 2, Chat. I think I'm gonna do like 2.
2 more times.
2 should be fine, bro. Oh, no cardio? Wait, what?
Here we go.
2 to 3. 2.5. Ah, the fuck? Oh my God.
Oh, my step.
I gotta. I'm thinking about I'm going to follow y'all. What's our lap shot twice? What the fuck? And I shot 10. What y'all want to do? I noticed it wasn't a size and I won't like your skin on. You like that little fat shit that you got? She gonna burn all that away.
They done. This is my last lap.
That's why I dumped that shit, man. Easy to do. I think all the greats work out. All the greatest of the greats work out. I'm running in my neighborhood when I get back. I'm running in my neighborhood. Wake up. I do 2 miles. Chat, how long is 2 miles?
4.8 for Chad.
How long is 2 miles? I'll put it right there. So you get 3 miles on average. Where's that at? Where's Dez? Production, where's Dez? Where's Dez? Come on.
Okay. You done?
One more, yeah, I'm done. Here, one more. Come on. There's one more for you. I'm running with you. Come on, Dez. Let's go, Dez. Last day. Back to the towns. Right? One more mile. This is the most you ever made in your life, right? Hell yeah. Come on. I just keep doing it.
Let's go.
One more for the hood, or you want to do one more? One more, come on.
That's what I'm talking about.
One more.
Yeah.
Like that, I swear to God. You
I did
keep
that.
this up for another month, I promise you'll be a fucking problem. You don't want to do it. I'm telling you, Dad. Your body do not want this right now. That's the trick. On my life, you're going to be a problem again. One more for the trenches. Come on. Come on. Let's go. If you're almost there, come on. You're almost there. You're almost there, Kim. Come on, Dash. You're almost there. Almost there. You stop that gym door.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey,
Finish strong, boy.
Good shit. I need some water.
See, in life,
Chef, can we bring water?
You're a quitter, nigga. You're a quitter, nigga. In life, you gotta know your friends. You gotta know the ones who talk about it, and you gotta know the ones who be about it. Talib is a motherfucking talker, nigga. Remember I told y'all that. You ain't talking, nigga. Whether you left me or not, nigga, you had 100 more laps to go. You had 100 more laps to go. Y'all need to know every step of the way. You got your talkers, and you got your doers. Talib is an amazing talker. I think we can all agree with that. He's a motherfucking quitter today. He's a motherfucking quitter. Ray, all the way from Taiwan. Guess what you did? You finished, nigga.
Can I get some water, please?
All day long, when you look at Talib, you looking at a goddamn quitter.
Chef, can I get some water?
That's what you looking at. First nigga to quit. He was the first nigga to quit. So just know, when y'all look at Talib, he can say whatever the fuck he wants. You end the sentence with, you a quitter, my boy.
I know I finished.
You, how?
I know I finished.
How?
Look at you.
How?
You wrapped up.
I'm not wound up. I'm a finisher. I feel Puma came out there and sold me his miles and ran another one. That shit goddamn took me to another level, nigga.
Thank you, bro.
You a quitter, nigga.
I ran 3 miles.
You a quitter.
I ran more than 3.
You a quitter.
Well, I'm arguing.
You ain't gotta argue with me. Facts are facts. If you think you would have lapped Kai and Punga 30 times, cause they ran 30 more laps than you. Did he lap y'all 30 times?
I lapped him like 4
You
times.
okay, so you probably ran 1.5 miles. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
I'm back out there running again.
Y'all need to know.
And when Kyle finished, I ran another.
Talib is a quitter. Alright. This is what we got, guys.
Wait, come on.
We got our plank. I'm gonna let you get some rest. We just gonna plank and we out. We're gonna plank and we out.
Chest, man, tight.
I know, I believe. Cause you know why? You're a finisher.
I ain't gonna lie, I went at my own pace. I'm not in an argument with y'all. I don't want to argue with nobody. Y'all niggas is running hard. I just glad I even did 1 mile.
The secret is that I run at your own
1
pace.
mile and a half.
You gotta run your own pace.
I don't know who was arguing this shit. I don't want to get away from that.
argue with nobody.
I don't want to argue with nobody.
Y'all got it. Y'all want to
I
argue.
read the tortoise and the hare.
Yes.
I read the tortoise and the hare.
You can
The
argue.
hare did not win.
Huh?
I'm trying to see if I can actually
No,
run
I
still.
couldn't believe it. I
I
ain't
want to
gonna
see if
lie.
my body can run fast.
I ain't believe Ray did it.
No,
Ray. They did that.
I want to see my body still move. I never like that since the cop chasing. I never like
Dad
that.
said he ain't real like that since the
I'm surprised I did 3. I'm happy for yo.
For real?
I'm happy for me.
Wait.
I'm happy for me.
No.
Remember you said you got 140?
I don't believe that.
I was at
No, he didn't get nowhere close to finish it. Did you see how much longer that Countdown had to run while he was he literally sat in
I'll
here
be honest.
at the check.
No, I'm gonna be honest. Talib probably really ran like 3.5, 4.
Kyle, Ray, Puma, I walked the whole route. I'm telling you, Ray finished.
Ray finished. He got it. He got it.
At one point, I didn't see Talib, but I know.
No, not one point.
I'll be honest.
Ask the security. You ask Cuddy. Ask Cuddy.
Puma finished because he fought at the end of it.
Look, I'll be honest.
He fought at the end of it. Look at me and
I'll be
said,
honest. I knew it was clear.
I'll turn off camera
Talib is
at
good
1K subscribers. Everybody subscribe right now.
Really good at fitness.
I will turn the camera off at 1K subs.
His head, like he
You got
gonna try to
2K
come
in
to
here,
you.
man. Everybody sub up. Love all y'all.
I knew
appreciate y'all for coming in, man.
You was gonna fuck with the end with the. You didn't even put it on your phone, man. I'm like, yo, you not even tracking how long. You just run it.
Being competitive is good.
I'm hitting nigga. Yeah, being competitive is good.
But you be trying. You be trying. I'm trying to first.
Hey, I'm never taking a test to take a test.
Yo, I never. He really worked out though, cause he really was like.
I was on pace.
Yeah, I got pace.
He did pace.
Like when somebody lap, I love when somebody
did
lap
pace
you.
too.
Boom.
I got laugh.
Bro, when coach keep lapping you, mentally you like, am I going slow? Whole time he need 5.
Yeah.
You gotta go at your pace. You gotta
Go
go
at your
2 extra miles. So every time he lap me, I'm like, fuck. But I remember, oh nah, nigga, all I need is 3. Just focus on what you need, and you gonna be good.
3 miles is OD.
I'm gonna tell y'all what killed
happy for me.
He was trying to run with me.
I'm happy for you. I ain't gonna lie.
You know me.
You're a quitter, bro.
You don't know
You're a
who
quitter.
that fat. I'm happy. You know my problem.
Word to my mother.
It's because
Word to my mother.
me saying,
My
yo,
heart.
I lap everybody. So you know he's
My
saying
heart.
the whole time?
My heart.
He be trying to lap me.
My heart.
Whole time, he
My heart.
never lap me.
My heart.
Whole time.
I know.
I lapped them 5 times.
Now, you see how I go up every time?
You know what? You know what? He's so mad because he was running behind me from mad long.
I was.
You be surprised. I was even complaining. I'm saying, oh,
Like, you be surprised. Right, right.
he told me pussies and all that. I was like,
You're lying. He's lying. I didn't come and put till he quit. When he quit, he came in the room. He lied. He was in here. No, he wasn't right here. He was in here. Hey, it's all good. You're a quitter. And a pussy. And a pussy. You're a quitter and a pussy. We got plates.
I can't front.
I ain't gonna give you a penalty. I ain't gonna give you a penalty. I'm gonna just let you live with being a quitter. That's a heavy enough weight to carry. Way to be a finisher, right? Anytime Tom Leo try to talk to you, say quitter. Plates.
Okay, no matter what.
We did that.
Good work.
That was good work.
That was good work.
How you feel? After all that Thanksgiving food we ate yesterday.
Talil, if you sparked the app, you would have been perfect. Like, that's the only thing
You went crazy, bro. You went crazy. I even told Dad,
Ray's so good because of natural appearance, you wouldn't even think he don't talk.
Yeah.
Every time I come to him, I thought he might quit. Ray don't talk.
I told Dad, I like, bro, you walking, but you still going.
I'm running in my.
Then I said that Dad, I said, just keep going, don't stop. Dad was walking, I like, bro, don't feel bad about it. Just don't quit. Don't be like Talil. Just finish by any means necessary.
I'm running my way back home.
One more time, boy. One more time,
I was
boy.
trying to burn myself out trying to run mad fast. I'd have been done a long time ago.
Ray,
I'm not even going
you
there.
got this shit done.
Y'all working on it.
You got this shit done.
Good job, PG.
All right, we play.
You got for me and you. 3 miles.
If you want to what?
You, nigga.
2 miles.
3 miles is always like the start.
Shit at 3 miles.
It's like a 5K. And 5Ks are very popular, so 3 miles.
And you fought it.
You don't know nobody
That was good.
every day.
Nah, for about 3 days. Yeah, like a weekend. The weekend type. I run on Sundays. Every Sunday I've been out here.
Oh, you run on Sundays?
I didn't run. Yep. I run on Sundays. Man, don't that shit feel good though? Keep it real, man.
After you get it done, in the moment that shit feel ass.
Yo, how much plates you gonna start getting the fuck out of here?
Hey, we gotta do play.
Yo, I got a hard. I got a, what's that?
Nah, we're doing 5. 5 plates? We're doing 5 1-minute plates.
That shit ain't really.
Or we can do 1 3.5 minute.
1 plate, 3.5 minutes. Yes, I'm
All right.
I think it's either 5 1-minute plates.
Do you want to do 5 points or do you want to do 1 point in 3 minutes? I want to take the 1.3 minutes. 3 and some change. Wait, what's the options? 5 plates or 1 plate, 3 minutes.
3.5.
3.5 points. You know.
5 1-minute planks or 1 3.5 plank.
Oh my God.
I say 3 minutes.
3.5. Because I don't want y'all to keep
They building suspense with this co-main event. They could have been in the cage already. They dragging it.
Like, you want to win, it gotta be 3 minutes and a half, right?
3.5 minutes.
It gotta be 3.5.
Yeah.
We can do 3.5.
What you think?
I'd rather do 5 ones.
5 planks.
I'd rather do 5 1-minute plates. Get in there, get out, chill. Get in, get out, chill.
We don't give a damn what you think, Talil. I think Kyle overruled.
We smart, bro.
I know. I ain't trying to move you, my boy. I just spin fast. Great.
How was the soup shit?
If you want to be a mod in the chat, let me know. Type mod. And mods, if you're not being, you know what I'm saying, not doing the right job, I will unmod
Boy,
you.
you quit the first and you breathing the hardest and coughing right
Need
now.
good
like
mods, solid mods.
Ray, what you want to do? 1 5-minute plank or 1 me? Me.
Hey, do the workout with them, y'all. I could get down and do the
1-minute
workout.
planks
Let's go.
or 1 3.5-minute plank.
Let's do it.
3.5 minutes or 5. 5 times? The 5 times, 1 minute. Each of them is 1 minute. Or we could do 3 minutes, 3.5, 1 20.
Let's just do the 3.5, guys. Come on. Let's get over it. 10.
Look. Let's do 60, 60.
We're not even listening to this nigga. So I can tell you right now, we're not even listening to him.
I'm telling you, 5 more minutes. That's 5 minutes. We just did 3 minutes.
Yesterday. Yeah. Kai is overruled anyway. It's me, Ray,
Let's get to 1K. I'm going to stop the stream.
We don't
I'll
even
bring
see
it
you.
back, but I
You
want to
ain't
get to
gotta do the
1K.
plank.
Let's get a 1K.
You
I
gonna
can
go in the
stop the
kitchen with
stream.
Shell, my boy.
Bring it back, change the title, and I'm going to keep it up all day. I'm going to be
We
out
got
here.
this, Kai. Come on, man. Turn your watch. Turn your clock.
Let's go, Chad.
I'm getting down with y'all. You know I am. So y'all can call me Talib?
Smarter.
You think I want y'all to call me Talib? My boy, 3.5, my boy. We just said it. We voted. Kai can do this, bro. Kai one of the strongest niggas in here. He can do this.
You ran a 5.4?
Yeah, I just kept going because you did an extra one with them. He came and put theirs and said, let's just run another one. I'm like, God damn, I might well run another one. You did this, dude. I'm proud of you, my boy. You almost quit until
Let me say something.
until Cuddy came out and motivated you a little bit. Keep it real.
The last day, right? I never, ever, like, I'm being ready, like, oh, no jokes, solid.
Even in school?
No, do solid. No, listen, hear me, I'm not talking about that. I never thought I could work out or come to the gym for this much days, gang.
They're real.
Nah, I'm keeping it all on, like, I don't do this at home.
And you have to stop doing that.
This was something this is something new.
You got to start working out, my boy.
Are we going to the gym or what, bro?
Nope. I get up, let me see what.
We'll be going to the gym.
I used to get up, get up, bang the tree.
I told you, be virtual.
Yeah, I gotta do like a.
Sub up.
I gotta do like a challenge.
Subscribe right now, chat. I'm about to leave. We're going to change it. We're going to go back live. Everybody drop and give me 10 push-ups. 10 ain't nothing, chat. 10 is nothing.
Y'all ready?
No way in hell.
Man, we got 1 3-minute, guys. All we gotta do 3.5. We get done with this. Y'all Mafia Thon workouts are complete.
You gonna do a little wrap up for conclusion?
So we can come to Atlanta.
Man, you come to Atlanta and work out anytime, fool. You come to Atlanta anytime to work out. Y'all boys should move. Y'all gotta get out of New York. I'm telling you.
Nah, I got Hollywood. They said they need me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Clock has started.
$1 million women's flyweight world championship.
Finally in the cage.
Set for 5-minute rounds. We introduce first the blue corner. At 5'6", weighing in 125 pounds even, the former UFC title challenger, after a successful first PFL season, has earned her second chance at a world title. Accomplished as a professional, she brings 22 wins, 3 defeats, with 13 of her 14 total finishes occurring in round number 1. She fights out of Florianopolis, Brazil, presenting Tyler Santos. And now across the smart cage, her adversary out of the red corner. At 5'8", weighing in 124 3/4 pounds, last year's PFL Europe champion looks now to make it to titles in 2 consecutive years. A proven finisher, she stands at an undefeated 13-0, stopping all but one of her opponent's 10, of which coming in the very first round. She fights out of Manchester, England, introducing Dangerous Dakota Ditcheva. referee, in charge, Keith Peterson.
Both of you have been given your instructions. Touch gloves if you like. Let's fight.
All right, fight's about to start. Ditcheva versus Santos.
No touching the gloves. Tyler Santos in the black kit. Dakota Ditcheva in the blue. Ditcheva still undefeated through 13 fights. 11 knockouts, 1 submission. Starts with a leg kick.
Leg kick starts it for Ditcheva.
Tyler Santos is by far the most experienced opponent Dakota Ditcheva has faced. Almost twice as many fights as Ditcheva herself. 25 total pro outings for Santos.
I'm interested to see if Santos is going to try and draw Dakota in before she tries to take down.
Inside leg kick for
Hard inside low kick.
He's attacked both the outside and the inside of that lead leg so far in the early goings here in the first round. And there she goes again. Santos has to be very careful about reaching down.
But you can check
she's already got
Reddit. Reddit has a lot of streams.
The feints.
That's a good place to start.
There's a frame with the hand. Santos is trying to get that body lock.
Santos going hard for a takedown.
Can she keep a hold of it? Dakota trying to use that knee to get some space between the hips. As soon as Santos closes those hips down, the outside reaps start, and she's excellent with that technique.
This is a very important moment for Tyler Santos because that right hand hurt her. She was blinking. Now has an opportunity with these double underhooks to get Dakota Ditcheva to the ground.
Ditcheva versus, and now she's on top of Santos. So Santos went hard for a takedown, and Ditcheva for her down on the ground. So Dakota passes the first takedown test with flying colors.
That was the first time we saw Ditcheva go to that shovel hook.
Santos is biting on that jab feint. She needs to be careful. That left hook's coming around the side. Look at the size difference compared. And I love the fact that every time Dakota pulls that lead leg out of the way, she starts to pressure immediately, straight away with the elbow there, Randy, yes. Back on the takedown defense here. Santos now going low. She's going to try for that reap on that leg if she gets that body lock again. Head position, paying dividends for Santos. Red corner, Aaron Aby. Cody Conan Silveira.
Control your breathing.
Oh, Santos gets her first takedown, but Ditcheva right back to her feet.
Dakota Ditcheva not capitulating on that takedown from Tyler Santos.
Good hand control by Ditcheva, making it difficult for Santos to get a lock and keep her there. She's fighting hands well.
It's a lot of work for half a second of time on the ground.
Nice job.
Ditcheva gets out of it. Now she's back to striking. Santos looking a little demoralized. All that work for nothing. A couple teeps from Ditcheva. Big overhand from Ditcheva.
Off the side of Tyler Santos' face. Beautiful hook from Dakota Ditcheva. When you have a size advantage, that's fine. When you also have a speed advantage, it gets a little bit unfair in these striking exchanges.
She's tenderizing that lead leg as well. The longer the fight goes, the more that leg is going to become bruised.
Another leg kick from Ditcheva. Santos swinging some overhands, but nothing landing. She has the body from Ditcheva, teeth from Ditcheva, or front kick from Ditcheva.
Santos pushes forward with a jab, finds herself back in the center again. Dakota keeps switching. I think she's going to go with a knee to the body off that switch if Santos moves forward.
Another front kick right to the face for Ditcheva.
Ditcheva showing off all the weapons in her considerable.
Leg kick from Santos lands.
Under 1 minute now in this first round.
Dang. Santos getting tore up right now. Elbow from Ditcheva.
And an elbow to finish that combination. She has Tyler Santos.
Body shot from Ditcheva.
Knee to the body there. And this is where we see Ditcheva really start to go to work. She smells a little blood in the water. Her opponent shells up, and you see that rip to the body, then the plum and the knees come.
If you look like a wounded animal against the fence, she's going to start to dine out. She switches into a very predatory style of fighting where she's looking for multiple targets to hit you. Santos with the high guard. Big knee.
All right, cool. That's good. I'm glad you said you found one on Reddit. If you did, I'm glad you found it. And I appreciate you staying locked in.
Final 10 seconds of this first round.
Another big counter from Ditcheva. Yeah, the options for Santos just look very limited.
PFL World Championship. And DraftKings is inviting you to get in on this epic event. New customers turn $5 into $150 if your bet wins. Paid instantly in bonus bets. Life's way more fun when you're in on the action. The crown is yours.
You've been accused of plagiarizing your master's thesis. If you tell the truth, you can have this bucket of Bud Lights.
All right, I'll go first.
What? No.
Professor Wilkins has been taking karate classes ever since that saxophone girl put him in a headlock.
That was a secret.
Now it's a beer.
Everybody, let's focus.
Hey,
oh, we having beers?
Yeah.
No.
All you have to do is confess and you get a Bud Light.
Oh, when I order pizza, I use a British accent, and now the girl at the pizza place thinks I'm British, and we've been dating for 4 months.
What?
That feels good, right?
All right, round 2 about to start.
Second round of a possible 5.
10-9 first round for Ditcheva.
Here in our 2024 PFL season, Dakota Ditcheva still undefeated in the blue. Tyler Santos, a one-time UFC title challenger in the black. Sean O'Connell, Dan Hardy, Randy Couture here beside the PFL Smart Cage. Last chance to shop. Redcon One's Black Friday mega sale up to 80% off site-wide. Claim $170 swag bundle for free. Stock up on everything you need to kickstart your new year.
Oh, big knees to the body for Ditcheva.
Up the middle. She's trying to frame out, keep Santos off of her. Santos in on the waist, and a nice body lock. Hand control by Ditcheva.
Yeah, she's clearly done a great deal of hand fighting, but I think Santos has got a grip on that far side wrist look. Shinya Aoki style.
Seatbelt in the standing position.
Yeah, now Dakota's going to have to spin the opposite way. She's going to have to turn to her right to spin and get that wrist free. There we go, beautiful spin out there. Back to striking range, and every time they break, Santos just looks a little bit more disappointed that she's got to find a way back inside. See how she's biting on that feint from the jab with Dakota.
Big jab to the body from Ditcheva.
My goodness.
After that 1-3 combination, she's biting.
Big leg kick from Ditcheva.
Good jab from Santos after absorbing a leg kick there.
She's looking at she's looking at Tyler Santos like a buffet. Whatever she wants, she grabbing.
Shop the #1 fight short in the world this Black Friday, up to 70% off the entire.
Straight to the body.
Scan to shop tonight. Takedown official apparel partner of the PFL. Scan that QR code in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen.
Lovely footwork. What I like as well is every time Dakota steps inside, she doesn't always throw. Sometimes she steps and has a little look, sees where the gaps are. She's a very observant fighter in that regard.
She sets traps, dead little fakes to see how you're going to react, and then she makes you pay for it.
And even when you work
Another big leg kick from Ditcheva.
that might be more favorable to you, she punishes, pushes you back out to where she
Front kick to the face for Ditcheva.
bottom of the foot to the face again. Leg kick starting to show wear on that lead leg. Tyler Santos just avoids a head kick.
Seeing a lot of damage on that lead leg.
Santos now jousting behind her jab.
Dakota circles, tries to find space, and Santos kind of plugs
Leg
up
kick from Santos.
Not giving her the space. Beautiful straight left.
Dangerous out of both stances.
A big knee to the body from Ditcheva.
Section, but Tyler Santos pulls Dakota Ditcheva into the smart cage barrier.
Santos has definitely been doing her crunches because you can't take knees like that unless you're very well conditioned.
Absolutely correct.
But that wrist control, cross-body wrist control here. Santos trying to get head position. Dakota trying to get the tie clinch. She sneaks out of the side.
Nice elbow inside. That elbow caught her right in the nose.
Big front kick from Ditcheva. Santos is hurt. Santos in survival mode right now.
Who grabs a hold, give herself some reprieve.
And this is where we see the level of Santos as well. I mean, she's not having her way right now. She's taking some really big shots. But almost every other person that's been taking these shots so far has crumbled, and Santos has not yet.
Nice elbows. Beautiful inside elbows.
Ditcheva making use of those elbows now that they're legal in PFL.
That one hurt
Deep for sure.
Missed on that elbow. Hook to the body, fights over. Yeah, she could not take those body shots. Hook to the body, had her leaned over. She just shut down. Good stoppage for Dakota Ditcheva. She's the truth. She could very well be the best women's flyweight in the world. What's that striker that's in the UFC right now? What's her name? I think she's better than her. In fact, I think she's much better than her. What's that girl name? They just beat Rose Namajunas not too long ago. And
again, the rips to the body. Nobody is ripping to the body like this young lady does right now. Unbelievable.
what's her name?
What a performance that was.
I tell you what, Randy, it's almost formulaic for her at this point.
Fiorot, yeah, she's much better than Fiorot. Manny Fiorot is a problem in women's flyweight in UFC, but I think she's much better than Fiorot. I don't know if she's going to stick with PFL or leave to join the UFC, but she got to leave the PFL sooner than later. While she's still good, come on to UFC, make a storm.
And we saw the same knees, the same punches against Chelsea Hackett.
So my 2 legs of my parlay that were in PFL cash, well, they didn't cash, but they hit. I still got like 4 more legs of that parlay I need to hit. That's going to be on UFC 310.
I mean, Dakota Ditcheva just turned Tyler Santos here at the end into bag work. That is an incredible accomplishment. Tyler Santos is one of the best women in this weight class in the world, unequivocally.
Split decision with Shevchenko. I mean, that good.
And now Dakota Ditcheva claims her place at the top, certainly of the PFL hierarchy. From the PFL Europe Championship to a global $1 million belt. Official next.
I need you to answer this question right now. Where are you if you ain't ready? Readiness is my DNA. You by dream. Being ready means you tackle every challenge with the hunger and determination of a true champion. It's about creating a solid game plan and executing with precision and heart. Baby, you gotta keep your eyes on the prize. What's up? I'm Deion Sanders. And let me tell you, I'm not just ready. I'm Red Clown.
I think Usman is right now one of the best lightweight.
Could have just been like, yeah, nigga, come here, nigga, come on, gym, nigga, pay this, yo, so whatever it is, I just make sure he good, chat. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That nigga is a real dog. And chat, when y'all started to feed me first getting bulked up ever on stream, because of him. Every time I gotta go get bulked up real quick, oh, he gonna push you, he gonna get you right, I ain't gonna lie. Good 2-3 months. All right, come on up. Sauna time, chat. Everybody say sauna time. Last day of sauna. Oh man, we might have to go to.
Time to hop into the sauna. Let's get it. Little do y'all know, saunas are very good for y'all.
Last day in the sauna.
Get in the sauna.
Last day just walking through this door.
told me last day working together.
Never give up. Trust God. And work through it, man.
Yo, we out to the
Pursue- you
sauna.
can pursue
Oh, yeah, this way?
anything you put your mind
We
to.
can go this way.
Whatever y'all thinking right now.
This way might be easier.
If you're hating or not, pursue your dreams, bro. Whatever you want to see yourself do, man. Look at Kai in this house, y'all. Look at these stairs. Look at Ray. This all came
Pull up,
together
gang.
because he did what it
All right.
took, bro. He grinded nonstop. Don't matter if he got hate or not. Of course, there's gonna be haters. I'm done talking though, y'all. Hey, sub up. I'm not gonna be talking for the rest of probably the stream. I'm about to leave. Sub up right now. And once I get back, I'm giving out giveaways. I'm doing giveaways on these gift cards. Got one right here. Got an Xbox. Got Amazon too. Okay, another Amazon. And I'm buying PSN. Let's go. Sub up, chat. Sign the time.
Like, bro, old niggas always on our dick. By the right. Old niggas old.
I ain't gonna lie.
Always just on some dick riding shit.
Hey.
Man, 22 years old. Got
Hey,
this
man.
bread.
Hey, man, stay, man.
Give us our flowers. Niggas say I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, let me tell you
22
something.
got me to the highest point of my life.
Yo, you is a warrior,
That
Ray.
mad.
Follow me on Instagram. Kim, follow me. Shout out Kim, y'all.
Hey,
Shout out Kim for real. Shout out everybody in the chat. W reaction. No, hey man. I'm about to go. I play music, so I'm about to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm a musician, chat.
Your mic is on still, but they heard you. I don't even tell anything.
Shout out to all my musicians. If y'all like music, I play music at church, bro. You know what I'm
They
saying?
heard you, but it don't matter though. It's a fixed mic. Check. Can you hear me? Yes. No. Hello. Hello.
W commentary. See, look, bro, I try to stay and be positive with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I like to be positive with
Fuck niggas'
y'all.
heads up just
Talk
now.
with y'all, vibe out.
Yo, Tyler.
But they didn't want to vibe out, man. They going to the sauna.
I ain't saying that crazy.
I'm gonna just leave, man. I go to school, you know what I'm saying? I do all this other stuff, but I'm grinding.
the
I'm
mic
trying to do what I'm doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Love y'all, bro.
Mic cutting it
Everybody,
out.
put your mind to it, man.
I bet.
I can leave the stream on, but I want y'all to sub up. What's your Instagram? Instagram.
Her former world champion, kickboxer mother, Lisa Howard, hands the belt to Dakota Ditcheva. And the team gets a photo.
And now to deliver that well-deserved $1 million check, again, PFL CEO, Pete Murray.
You know, Randy, she loves the $1 million, but this really hasn't been about chasing the money for her. It wasn't about that for the $100,000 PFL Europe check. And while this is a lovely bonus, it's not what she's in this sport for. I mean, at 25 years of age, she wants to establish herself as the best in the world. And you know what? There's not a lot of people you can definitively say belong in the same conversation as that person right there. Unreal talent.
Amazing, absolutely amazing.
The family photo. And a conversation with Dan Harding.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner for your Celsius post-fight interview. Dakota Ditcheva levels to this game.
I mean, I've been telling you. I was trying to tell you, but...
You think they're going to listen now, right?
Maybe. I'm sure they'll still be moaning about me, but I'll just keep proving them wrong.
You're the first person to prove this system. Europe belt, world championship. What's next for you?
Oh, I don't know. The world is mine. I don't know. We'll have to sit together with PFL and see what we can come up with. But I just beat the best girl that's out there out of any other division. So, outside of any other division. So, I don't know. Me and PFL, I'm sure, will come out with something amazing again.
Tell me about this. Tell me about this fight. What was the game plan coming in? And was there anything that surprised you? Were you surprised she took the shots that she did? Was it easier than you expected? Did you expect more effort trying to defend the takedowns? Talk me through what you're thinking.
Yeah, I mean, she's a tough girl, but I knew what I was capable of. I've worked so hard. My team knew what I was capable of. Right from the beginning of this season, if I'd got her in the first round, I would have done the same thing. And they've been talking, and she's been saying, she's just a Barbie, she should be a model. Well, a model just beat your ass in round 2, so shut up.
Now, I did hear you shouting over at the executives over here. I kind of feel like we need to take you to Manchester, right? I kind of feel like we need a Manchester show, and I'm a little bit biased.
Brendan is about to bring home his second world title, and then next year, no more PFL shows until we've been to Manchester. Tell them, guys, Manchester crowd is up there waiting.
And just one more question for you. Talk to me about what it means to have great coaches, family. You know, you've got such a great support network, such a great story as well. Your mother was a champion, your brother's your pad holder, you've got a fantastic team at American Top Team. It's not just a solo effort, is it?
I honestly could not do this without my team. I'd crumble. Do you know what? I cried pretty much every day this camp, been going through so much, and these guys have kept me stuck together, and I couldn't have done it without them. It's been tough, so my brother flew all the way over from England, come out early. He literally puts his whole life on hold. Not even got a girlfriend because he's always with me and never goes out. He's back and forward from the gym and I don't give him a minute. So this belt, bro, coming here is for you. He's had me, I've been crying every single day in camp and he's kept me going. So this is the man. I love him.
What an amazing effort. Congratulations.
I'm gonna just say one thing. Happy birthday to my Uncle Lee back home. He had a surprise party that he was refusing to go to because he was watching me fight. But I hope you enjoyed it. And Nana, give me the money!
Ladies and gentlemen, your champion, Dangerous Dakota Ditcheva.
Well, I guess we know that Dakota's brother needs a girlfriend. Catching strays there in the post-fight interview.
She's so genuine and honest. Is very, very refreshing. She doesn't let any other fluster her. The humility is impressive as well. Just a great champ.
Dakota Ditcheva, I don't know. I don't know how you can doubt her at this point. Not only did she just beat Tyler Santos, she became the first woman to finish Tyler Santos in a very decorated career. And in doing so, became the youngest champion in PFL history. Look at that.
Wow, 26 years old.
Edges out Natan Schultz by a couple of months.
Yeah.
Dude Life's drop of the night. Sponsored every time by our friends over at Dude Life, and it's this. Oh my goodness.
That steals people's souls, that does. You just see their soul leave their body, right? The same thing happened with Molden and Chelsea Hackett. The similarity in the finish is incredible.
Yeah, you saw it coming too.
I love how happy everyone is for Dakota Ditcheva. Dominic Yakshimuradov, who just grabbed his own belt. Both of them will be adding to the trophy case at American Top Team. And how about that? A demand for a show in Manchester. Dan, you always get your way.
I'm pushing.
Another Mancurian coming out.
Absolutely.
I'm getting uncomfortable with how Dan Hardy always finds his way into getting what he wants. Up next, one more fight. There's Brendan Loughnane, 2022 featherweight champion. He has geared every single thing in his life around winning another PFL belt. Timur Hizrev, undefeated as a pro. Wushu Sanda background, incredible wrestling, and a gas tank for days.
Great takedown by Timur.
Some of the best striking we've seen out of Timur Hizrev.
Countering the low kick with punches. Man, he's so fast, Hizrev.
Incredible quickness.
He's got to be careful putting his head down. That's
another right hand, like a laser.
Big cut on the forehead of Gonzalez.
Striking away. Oh, Kai Kamaka's down. All right, one more order of business here in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Featherweight title fight between Brendan Loughnane and Timur Hizrev. Loughnane, the 1 seed, Hizrev still undefeated, coming on the strength of 2 regular season decisions and one also in the semifinal. He came in as the 3 seed. That's Randy Couture, that's Dan Hardy. I'm Sean O'Connell one last time here on camera. Brendan Loughnane has been incredible this year and resurgent, I think I can say, because He was knocked out of last year's season to the surprise of many. He was coming off a 2022 run that ended in a championship. And the early finish of that season allowed him some rest and recovery, and well, he's been hot ever since.
Yeah, he really wasn't sure whether he wanted to do this all over again, but that loss to Pineda really motivated him. It showed him that, you know, you've got to keep coming back and keep improving because the division is going to keep moving on. And he's returned this year. He's looked emphatic in every single performance, even the split decision against Kai Kamaka. He really showed the levels and the depth of his game. Undefeated opponents in front of him tonight, though. If Brendan's able to beat Timur Hizriev, in my opinion, it will be the biggest win of his career, not only because of the belt and the money, but because of the undefeated record of his foe.
I think if we go back to the loss with Jesus Pinheiro, it's exactly what he needed, and it lit a fire under his butt, and we've seen him come back stronger and better and more diligent than we saw him in that first season of 2022.
Dan, I'll echo the sentiment that this would be probably his most impressive win, because if there has been a kryptonite to his game, it's this man and it's this style. It's the interminable, undeniable wrestling pressure, and someone who can smother you and take away the quickness, take away the creativity and the striking. If Brendan Loughnane can shrug off a couple of takedowns and land how we've seen him land, he very well could be handing Timur Hizriev the first loss of his career, but that's so much easier said than done, because look at this. The longest active win streak globally in the featherweight division. One belongs to his training partner, Hizriev's training partner, Movlid Haibulaev. Number 2 there is Movsar Evloev, of course, over in the UFC. And then Timur Hizriev, 17 pro fights, and he has yet to taste defeat. The gas tank. We know that Brendan Loughnane comes in incredible shape, and Timur Hizriev, Randy, is going to test that out.
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to try to use wrestling in that smothering Dagestani style to do that. Can he get him down, tie him up, float over him, punish him with elbows, punish him with the heavy hands? And man, it's no small task. He's got great defense for his wrestling. He's going to have to use it tonight.
Yeah, very true. And again, you know, this is where we show him constantly evolving. He's going to have to evolve again from the last time we saw him, which is incredible. He's going to have to dig a whole new level to his game in order to beat Timur Hizriev. And I think that's why Brendan, if he's able to get this victory, will feel in himself that this is the biggest victory of his career, because he knows that Timur Hizriev's style is the kryptonite of someone like Brendan Loughnane, who's a great striker with switch stance fighting.
From one Brendan Loughnane, we go backstage with Anita Jones.
Familiar territory for Brendan. That cage behind me doesn't intimidate him. He's done it once before, and he's looking to write his name in the PFL history books yet again.
Manchester, England, well known for its football teams, its music, and its fighting folk. With the growth of MMA, it was only a matter of time before the Manchester fight scene began producing world-class talent. Enter Brendan Loughnane, following in the footsteps of Manchester boxing greats Ricky Hatton and Tyson Fury. Loughnane found a place for his Mancunian grit in combat sports. He was raised in the blue-collar neighborhood of Withington, the only son to working-class parents, an upbringing that instilled a strong work ethic, the dedication, the determination, the desire to achieve something that seemed unattainable. In 2022, he did just that, winning the PFL Featherweight World Championship and $1 million, signing his name in the Manchester history books alongside other legendary names. By an in-cage celebration with his man.
This woman when we didn't have a pound in the bank, and now look what we've got.
It was an important win for Manchester, one that will inspire future generations of combat sports athletes. This year, once again, Loughnane has put together the perfect season. One more victory and he'll take home a second belt and a second $1 million check.
Taking a belt back to Manchester.
Sons and daughters of Manchester, wherever you are across the world, stand up for one of your own. Brendan Loughnane, he's fighting for history. He's fighting for legacy. And he's fighting for Manchester.
Well, there you have it, Brendan Loughnane, the 2022 PFL featherweight champion. I managed to speak to him outside the locker room just before the fight, and he was visibly excited at the use of elbows tonight. In fact, he described his style as vicious, and we saw that scene of him with his mum in the cage after he won back in 2022. I asked if she had a message for him tonight, and apparently she said, "Go and do it, lad." So there you have it, Sean.
It all comes down to this moment. Brought to you by Takedown. 5-minute rounds at 145 pounds. A featherweight championship. Brendan Loughnane and Timur Hizri. I think it's worth noting, Dagestan's already taken home 2 championships tonight in our $24 million contest in Riyadh. Timur Hizri can't be the only guy at the after party without the fat check. He's going to be hunting those takedowns early. Timur Hizri, undefeated as a pro. Wushu Sanda background, incredible wrestling, and a gas tank for days.
Great takedown by Timur.
This is some of the best striking we've seen out of Timur Hizri.
Countering the low kick with punches. Man, he's so fast, Hizri.
Incredible quickness.
And now, to make his way, Timur Hizri.
17-0 as a pro, and that's just in mixed martial arts, by the way. He was also a Wushu champion, very decorated amateur wrestler before he got into mixed martial arts. His brother is an undefeated pro mixed martial artist. This is just a man who is not familiar with defeat. Timur Hizri looking for his first PFL championship.
Supremely well-rounded, very quick off the mark. He's got a very diverse kicking game as well, which we'll no doubt see him use in the opening of this fight. If Brendan's on the outside, he's got to be cautious of those high kicks, those body kicks, those spinning attacks. But of course, what follows that is the wrestling, the takedowns. And once he's in top position, he's binding wrists, he's controlling ankles, and he's beating people up. And we keep talking about Brendan using elbows. Timur Hizri can use elbows as well. And if he's in top position, that makes him even more formidable.
Randy, I don't know how the connection was initially established, but there are a lot of these Dagestani fighters who now split their time and train an American top team. They go from Makhachkala to Miami and back through their camps throughout the year to make sure they're getting a completely well-rounded skill set, to make sure that the wrestling stays sharp. Timur Hizri is among that group.
Well, I think it's important, especially when a bunch of the shows are here in the U.S. You need that place to accommodate the time change and get used to that.
And Brendan Loughnane, the 2022 champion, feeling confident all week that he'll earn a second belt tonight. There's Brendan Loughnane, 2022 featherweight champion. He has geared every single thing in his life around winning another PFL belt.
I'm still hungry for this. That's why I'm here.
Oh, another right hand, like a laser.
My last 2 performances have been savage.
Big cut on the forehead of Gonzalez.
Another world title. That's the plan.
Oh, Kaikawaka's down.
Set now to make his way, Brendan Loughnane.
Pro wins for this young man. 16 of those have come by knockout, a couple submissions to his credit as well. And you heard it in the piece, everything he does is to become a better mixed martial artist. The way he lives, the way he runs, the way he trains, the way he eats.
able to step into the cage knowing full well that your gas tank is going to have your back. That gives someone supreme confidence. And not every fighter gets in the cage knowing that they've done their conditioning, right? Sometimes it can be a source of anxiety for a lot of guys. What if I get tired? Oh my goodness.
I honestly just don't understand. That's the one thing you have control over.
Exactly. Yep. And not only does he have control over it, but he has excelled at it. 29 beats per minute is ridiculous.
Shop the #1 fight short in the world this Black Friday. Get up to 70% off the entire website when you scan to shop tonight. Takedown, official apparel brand of the PFL. Now the tape for your main event also brought to you by Takedown, #1 fight short in the world. Brendan Loughnane, 34. Timur Hizreev, 28. Loughnane is an inch taller. Both men weighed in at exactly the same poundage. And Loughnane with the longer reach.
Keys to victory for our main event. For Loughnane, smash the calf is what he does best. Busy feints, he's got to get Hizreev biting on some things and safe wrestling scrambles. He's got to assume at some point he's going to get taken down. He's got to get back to his feet without giving his back. For Hizreev, pressure with kicks, shooting under the punches of Brendan Loughnane will make that wrestling easier. And then once he's got his hands on him, wrestling to the back where he's got best control.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come here in Riyadh for the finale to this year's PFL Global Season. One title fight and one seven-figure payout remain as we go 5 rounds or less for the $1 million PFL Featherweight World Championship. First, introducing the blue corner at 5'8", weighing in 144 and 3/4 pounds. After 3 straight wins in Bellator and now 3 straight here in the PFL season, he enters his first title challenge at a perfect 17-0 as a pro, fighting out of Makhachkala, Dagestan, Russia, the undefeated Timur Hizreev. And across the smart cage, his adversary out of the red corner at 5'9", weighing in 144 and 3/4 pounds. Since winning the 2022 PFL Championship, he's been on a quest to capture this elusive second world title. Always exciting as a professional, having so far totaled 18 finishes. He now holds 30 victories, just 5 defeats, proudly representing his home of Manchester, England. Introducing Brendan Loughnane. And your referee in charge, Keith Peterson.
Both of you been giving your instructions.
All right, main event time. Fight about to happen in like 10 seconds. Loughnane versus Hizreev. All right, main event time. Fight about to happen in like 10 seconds.
There's Hizreev.
Loughnane versus Hizreev.
Loughnane wearing white tonight in our main event. Keith Peterson draws the duty for your main event. Our final bout here in Riyadh.
Snappy jab from Hizreev. I don't think none of those landed.
$1 million on the line.
It's going to be interesting to see how Brendan deals with pressuring without giving up takedowns. That was a good calf kick by Hizreev to start off with. Take away the footwork of Brendan would be the smart thing to do.
Nice teep to the body for Hizreev.
Can't underestimate the kicking game of Hizreev. It's very unpredictable and very fast.
Well, the game plan against Brendan Loughnane, long established as being take him down, take him off his feet. Easier said than done because of his speed, and Hizreev, I think, can actually match Loughnane in the quickness.
Excuse me.
So far, he's having success in the striking.
Interesting now, a couple of times Hizreev's pushed forward with a hard double jab, and Loughnayne's moved back.
Oh, that kick almost came up and touched Loughnayne's shin.
Hizreev's trying to test to see which direction he's going to go.
Loughnane yet to really throw anything. Getting his reads. A minute plus into this fight. Hizreev the aggressor.
The thing is, Brendan knows full well, as soon as he steps hard with a shot, he's going to be dealing with a takedown.
Sharp Big side kick from Loughnane.
Oh, front kick lands for Loughnane.
I think he saw Dakota do that, but he thought to himself, I want to go.
Little inspiration from his fellow
Spinning back kick partially lands for Kizriev. Kizriev.
And there's so much more freedom as well when you're a great wrestler. When you know that you're the one with... Oh!
Wheel kick misses. His root goes right underneath it. And now the takedown into the guard of Brendan Loughnane.
Kizriev ducks under a spinning wheel kick to get a takedown on Loughnane.
Two of them is Hizreev could throw those techniques knowing that Brendan is not going to take him down. The risk for Brendan is as soon as he turns his back, Hizreev's going to close in on him.
3 minutes to work from the top, and Hizreev embracing the new PFL that allows elbows here in Riyadh.
Good control here by Hizreev, driving forward, not sitting back on his heels in guard, making it easier for Brendan to create space. He's driving forward, dropping some elbows.
Hizreev steered Brendan away from the fence too, and that fence might have been an aid to help Brendan get some elevation and find some way out from underneath Hizreev. Just like this, walk up that fence.
Brendan must have spent hours in this position preparing for this fight. He must have expected all of these positions, but whether he can stop it is a different thing. Beautiful, look at that. As Brendan turns direction, Hizreev slides that hook in on the near side. Double bind on the leg now. And wrist control across the body. That's an awkward position to be caught in.
Yeah.
Brendan's got to free that left hand, and then he's got to free his right leg.
And this is the book written by that Dagestani wrestler.
Nice inside trip by Hizreev to put Brendan back down, but Brendan's not going to concede it. He's going to fight back up.
Hizreev wrestling and re-wrestling here, taking that left leg away from Brendan.
There's the leg irons.
And look at that, he just hits the hips out, put Brendan's back flat on the mat again.
Oh, big elbow there.
Yeah, that was a big elbow. Fortunately, Brendan's nose is already kind of flat. And a 12-6 from the guard. Look at this.
Look at that. Fresh weapons available to every fighter under the unified rules.
Pretty dominant first round for Kizriev so far.
I think Hizreev's taking a moment to breathe here. Comfortably won this round with his takedown and with his control. 30 seconds left and 20 minutes to go. Smothers the mouth.
The old cover in the mouth technique. Mo Smith, he was the first one I ever saw do that.
Is that right?
Smith, yeah.
Maurice Smith, was that from guard bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, I remember that, yeah.
Timur Hizreev hammering away from the top position. Loughnane trying to tie him up. And that's how we finish round one.
Tonight is the 2024 PFL World Championship.
He's out!
And DraftKings is inviting you to get in on this epic event. New customers turn $5 into $150 if your bet wins. Paid instantly in bonus bets. Life's way more fun when you're in on the action. The crown is yours.
You've been accused of plagiarizing your master's thesis. If you tell the truth, you can have this bucket of Bud Lights.
All right, I'll go first.
What? No.
Professor Wilkins has been taking karate classes ever since that saxophone girl put him in a headlock.
That was a secret.
Now it's a beer.
Everybody, let's focus.
Hey, oh, we having beers?
Yeah.
No. All you have to do is confess and you get a Bud Light.
Oh, when I order pizza, I use a British accent, and now the girl at the pizza place thinks I'm British, and we've been dating for 4 months.
What?
Whew. That feels good, right?
Oh,
Round two set to begin here. Brendan Loughnane in white. Timur Hizreev in black. Sean O'Connell, Randy Couture, Dan Hardy, cage side for the PFL World Championships. This is our main event for a featherweight title.
Now that might be the wake-up call that Brendan needed, that spinning back kick. Maybe a little too overzealous. But the problem now is Hizreev knows if he gets Brendan on the floor, he's going to be able to keep him there. There's that double jab again from Hizreev. Brendan with his twitchy feints always looks like he's about to move. Goes for the calf kick. Hizreev pulls his leg out the way. Feints for a takedown.
Hizreev was spinning back, kick his body.
Timur Hizreev. Lockney tries a head kick.
Oh, big uppercut for Hizreev. Like it landed on Logney's eye. Now he goes for a takedown, single leg. Bell's on it.
For a second, he's got to be really cautious of that uppercut now because, of course, he's got to expect that dip from Hizreev every time he shoots a takedown. But now he's got to wonder whether he's going to come up that center channel with the uppercut, and now he's dipping his head again like he did against Pinedo. Got to be careful.
And he posed when he did that. He left his hand out there.
Smart work from Hizreev already. Pushes with the jab again. Postures the uppercut.
He's got Lockney flinching and reacting to nearly everything. And I think Lockney might be surprised by the speed on Timur Hizreev as he eats another jab.
Yeah, not only is he quick, but he changes his angles very well. Little pivot on the lead foot. Beautiful jab, right on the nose. You can see it's bloodied the bridge of the nose of Brendan.
I'm not sure Brendan's in a fight till he's bleeding out of his nose, to be honest.
Very true. Tried with the rear knee, Brendan there. Expected the level change, just avoided that body shot from Hizreev.
Hizreev hunting a big hook.
Oh, big punch for Hizreev.
That was a good short right hand as well. There's so many different things going on in front of Brendan right now. You have to try and see the fight from his perspective. Hizreev's got so much variety.
Nice leg kick for Hizreev.
Really struggling to read what's coming next.
Miss hook for Hizreev.
Pushes with the jab again. Looks like Brendan tried to come over the top with the right hand then. Didn't quite find the
Another big right hand for Hizreev.
He's getting worse.
And the right hand
nice jab too for Hizreev.
Jab for Timur Hizreev. This is as good as we've seen Hizreev on the feet. Another combination lands.
He's just really got Brendan.
Nice leg kick.
Is he going to shoot? Is he changing levels? He's throwing off those levels.
Nice jab from Logney there.
There's a good stiff jab from Brendan Loughnane.
Hizreev responds with a double jab, lands both. Right hand to the body.
You can see why Hizreev's unbeaten. No matter what he's up against, he can adapt his game to deal with somebody different.
Exchange of jabs there. Hizreev's spreading the blood across the front of Brendan Loughnane's face. Right hand off the forehead. Back to the jab goes Hizreev.
Nice little combination for Loughnane.
That time the right hand tried to sneak under the armpit. Good head movement on the jab. Partial land on the right hand. Brendan Loughnane back to the jab.
Brendan looks like he's struggling a bit with his right leg. It doesn't seem to be moving correctly. And as he's moving forward to try and punch, it's not moving as it normally does. Oh!
Nice shot.
I don't know what was that. I don't know if Hizreev got stunned. He didn't get stunned. I think he just overstated and slipped.
Check hook, I think it was from Brendan Loughnane. We'll await the replays between rounds if we get there. 30 seconds left in round two. Mouthpiece for Loughnane comes out.
Blow on it, put it back in. Let's go. That was a good jab, but he got caught with the right hand. He's got to be cautious, lunging in too far.
Double jab from Hizreev. Pace somehow quickening here after a furious start. A bloodied former champion, Brendan Loughnane, goes
But 2-0 Hizreev, pretty easy to score through 2 rounds. 2-0 Hizreev. 10-9, 10-9. No 10-8s, but two clear 10-9s.
But to create a memorable life takes something more.
The puncher's chant.
Look at that. Feints for the inside leg and then spins to a body kick. Just so many different things that you're dealing with when you're facing his reef. Look at that. You can see Brendan thinks he's going for the single leg and comes up the center channel. Very clever work. And that jab almost goes out before his feet move. It's very, very interesting, the style of his reef.
There's that weird motion in that replay from Brendan and that right leg. He stumps up there.
It's not moving right, is it, Randy?
No, I don't think. I think you're right.
It was actually a jab that off-balanced his reef there.
Well, what was interesting?
I'm surprised Loughnane not going for more calf kicks. I know you got to worry about the takedown, but that will help Ritter wrestling down. You can pick the part on feet anyway. You got to do something to attack that wrestling and mobility.
Looked down at his knee a couple of times. He did it in the first round. I feel like that's when it happened. It was one of those times when his reef pushed forward with the double jab. As Brendan stepped back onto his rear leg, I don't know whether he jarred the knee or something.
Takedown attempt from his reef, got down on the hips, forced Loughnane to turn, and now hugging the back.
Looked like Loughnane was headed into a switch, and his reef changed it up and took his back, came up behind him.
Oh, knee!
Nice knees from Khizriev.
Loughnane is a grounded opponent. Knee is down on the mat.
He's got to be cautious. As soon as that knee comes up, though, he's going to be vulnerable again.
Brendan almost got in trouble for grabbing the fence there.
And he had his fingers all the way through. 1 minute gone in round 3. Timur Hizrev seeking his first $1 million PFL championship.
Khizriev is winning 2 rounds to 0. Very dominant so far. But yeah, Khizriev is winning. He's up 2-0. It's in the 3rd round. He's still in control. He's been winning every part of this fight, striking and grappling.
Heavy calf kick from Hizrev. Trying to improve to 18-0 as a professional. Loughnane looking for his 2nd PFL featherweight championship.
Nice double jab from Khizriev. Lands one of those 2 jabs.
Brendan's hurt. Something's not right.
Yeah. That back leg's not moving properly. The other thing you have to consider as well, every time now he's taken down or he's scrambling, he's having to put weight through one limb, potentially when the other one's tangled up. Either that or Hizrev's binding. See, that leg did not move properly there.
He's not able to push off of it properly. And it's affected his game plan drastically. Brendan Loughnane is constantly in a typical fashion. He'll shift leads, he'll go to the opposite stance, he'll throw left hands from the back. Not able to do that with a compromised leg, it would appear.
I think it's the speed of his reef that has really caught Brendan Loughnane off guard.
There's a good stiff right hand after the jab.
Nice right hand by Loughnane.
His reef not paying it any mind. Halfway through round 3.
Brendan is going to be much better staying out.
Nice leg kick from Khizriev.
Stuck up against the fence, it takes away his retreat, which means that he's having to now figure out the attack of his reef in a defensive manner. He can't move away from it. He has to predict whether he's going to be defending a shot or an uppercut, or there it is.
Nice big uppercut from Khizriev.
That scooping rear uppercut.
Another spin in the wheel kick misses for Loughnane, and Khizriev capitalizing to get a takedown.
If these cuts get any worse as well, I think we're going to see a doctor have a look at this. Blow on it, put it back in. Let's go.
Peterson putting the mouthpiece back in for Brendan Loughnane. Timur Hizrev.
Brendan trying to get his guard back. That's a lot of blood. And Hizrev's really driving in with his head as well. Smother in the mouth. Some more choppy elbows. Look how he's driving forward as well. Like he's not sitting back on his heels. He's very, very active in the guard, pushing forward.
I got you.
Trying to build up here. Kizriev across the shoulder. He's going to go back to the
But yeah, if you didn't hear me before, I said Kizriev is up 2 rounds to 0. He's been winning every portion of this fight, striking and grappling. Currently, he's on top, controlling Lognane in the 3rd round. And this looks like another dominant round for Kizriev.
As we look inside the
Lognane can't even keep his mouthpiece in his mouth.
mouthpiece came out again.
Yeah, 29 seconds left in the 3rd round.
A lot of damage showing on the face of the 2022 featherweight champion.
Brendan looking to land that right hand again, I think. There it is. He's reaching for it, but the jab stung him first.
End of round 3.
Round 3 is over. Another Kizriev round.
Back to his corner. Looking relatively fresh.
Yeah, you definitely gonna win it. I don't think Lognane's like a pull back from behind type of guy, like a guy that's gonna come back and knock you out or sub you. So your parlay, very likely 99% chance gonna capitalize. 99.9% chance is gonna hit. So you're good for that. But you ever can't cash? Well, let's say can't count your eggs before they hatch or something, or count the ducks before they hatch. But barring that, you're pretty safe. Is all I'm gonna say. Your parlay safe. That ain't cashing.
Bridge of the nose, which is not a dangerous cut. Very unlikely to stop a fight.
All right, round 4 about to start.
Shop the #1 fight short in the world this Black Friday. Get up to 7% off the entire site. You scan to shop tonight. Takedown official apparel partner of the PFL. 5 more minutes here in round number 4.
Nice overhand from Kizriev.
Right hand and the left landing.
Or Kizriev.
Good sharp inside leg kick from Brendan.
Nice jab from Kizriev. Nice check hook from Lognane. Nice 1-2 from Kizriev.
Scooping uppercut with the left. Straight right from Timo.
Another a real nice takedown from Kizriev.
Quick with that takedown.
He's so fast, very fast.
He's got one ankle trapped here. You can see him sitting on that leg, but Brendan's managed to free it, but then gets himself dragged away from the fence one more time. He's trying to build up. Kizriev circles to the back. Brendan posted on the knee.
It's always a good feeling when that parlay hits.
Oh, he's pushing his luck with these fence grabs. Brendan knows that Kizriev wants to get those hooks in. He's really trying to keep his elbows close to his thighs, so the kitchen's closed. I'm going to use that as much as I can now. I've heard it. I love it.
Kizriev tried an elbow over the top. His Lognane climbed back to his feet. Another jab. Kizriev just doesn't make mistakes. The right leg of Brendan Lognane seems to maybe get worse as this fight progresses.
I wonder whether it's his knee. There's certainly something that not right about. I mean, he's barely switched his stance as well. Tries with the right hand there, gets countered with the jab. He's lingering a little bit too long on that jab. He's throwing a single jab, and Kizriev now starting to read the timing.
And he's dragging it back. He's not snapping it back to his face.
Staying heavy on his lead foot, maybe again due to whatever's going on with his back leg.
Slip for Kizriev there, straight back to his feet.
Round and a half to go. comes to the 5th round, and I'm Brendan Loughnane, I'm throwing it all on the table. I'm just gonna get into range and start
I feel like Loughnane not even fighting.
He's trying to be a little bit too pretty right now, and unfortunately he doesn't have the movement this time around. He's got to drop these kicks as well because Hizrev is punishing him for it.
Jumping hook for Kizriev lands.
That hook landed. It was the forearm that landed on the side of Brendan Loughnane's head, but froze the feet just for a second. Hizrev, he missed the last time he threw, but he loves this feint with the lead hand and then throw that rear hand uppercut. He's had some success with it.
Yeah, it's like he's reaching for a single, and as you start to bring your hands down to sprawl, he rips that right up the middle.
It's a high-risk technique throwing that from out of distance. Oh. Right hand might have done some damage there for Loughnane.
Nice jab from Loughnane.
There's that dip again. See, whenever Hizrev dips and there's space behind Brendan, he moves away. But as soon as his back's up against the fence, he has to figure out what's coming. He has to make a call and put his defensive motion in place. And this is where Hizrev can really throw you off. Nice jab.
Loughnane, I think, starting to dial in the timing on his own right hand just a little bit better.
There, right one right there. That stung.
Maybe realizing his offensive weapons are limited and just going with what works.
30 seconds left in the 4th round.
Part of the reason that Hizrev is undefeated at this point in his career is he just fights mistake-free. He doesn't get outside of the system. He doesn't get outside of what he's good at. Attacks that lead leg again.
And really good head movement as well.
Yeah, he's still leading. At this point, it's impossible for him not to be leading. About to be 4-0 going into the 5th.
You could make an argument that this was Loughnane's best round. Even as he ate a couple, he did land some right hands.
Yeah, I'll say 4-0 Kizriev. That was Lougnane's best round, but I don't think it was enough to give him a round. And he really didn't do a whole lot. He just didn't get dogged as much. That's really all he did. You didn't get beat up as much. You got beat up in those other rounds. You started to throw your jab a little bit more. Use your feet a little bit more, which is weird. You use your feet better towards the end of the fight instead of early.
The #1 fight short in the world is available this Black Friday for up to 70% off. In fact, the entire site up to 70% off when you scan and shop. Takedown, official apparel partner of the PFL.
Take a look at these replays. A little bit more success in that round for Brendan, but I still would score it to Hizrev. I think he's on a clean sweep right now. And look at that, he reaches like he's gonna pop him with the cross and then drives through. Shoots off both sides, strikes off both sides. This is a very, very impressive performance so far from Timur Hizrev.
Loughnane still very much in it. If you want to get him out of there, you have to put him away. One round to make something happen.
I mean, if he was able to finish this fight in this 5th round, it would be an
All right, round 5 underway.
But Hizrev, he looks fresh, he looks uninjured, and he's got
Lougnane's pumping the jab a lot, but it's not really landing.
standing between him and $1 million. And you've got to think, in Hizrev's mind, if he scores one more big takedown, that may be the fight sealed for him. And it would certainly be the safest place for him.
Nice leg kick from Kizriev.
Minimize risk. Lovely right hand from Hizrev, drifts across the chin.
Nice jab from Loughnane. He gets his jab in play.
Boxing it out, the center of the smart cage. Hizrev held back on one of those uppercuts. Good right hand again.
That was a sharp right hand.
Oh, nice uppercut for Kizriev.
Beautiful time.
Retreats.
Right on the nose. They trade jabs.
Clever work. Loughnane still trying to land that jab. He comes back with the counter to right, but it skims over the top of Hizreev's head.
Oh, that was nice. He tried. Fake low, came up with a flying, well, stepping knee. Kizriev did. I don't know, but I think it partially landed. I don't think it landed. If it landed flush, it would have been a knockout. So kind of partial land for Kizriev. But Kizriev has been doing that fake low very well this whole fight. Fake low body kick. I mean, spinning back kick. Fake low uppercut. Now fake low, stepping knee. Nice jab, double jab, both land for Kizriev. Nice uppercut for Loughnane and a jab behind it.
Half a round to go. The corner team of Loughnane are calling him forward. It's now or never. Hizreev is cruising.
Nice takedown for Kizriev. If he can hold him down here, you know, he don't have to hold him down here, but Loughnane didn't have to do something. He can hold him here and just easily win the fight. But he don't have to do that, but if he wants to, fight's over if he can just hold him down. There's only a minute 52 seconds left for the fight. Kizriev in full control, has Loughnane down. Loughnane got his back into the cage, trying to scoot his way up. All right, like Lougnane's back to his feet for the moment. But Kizriev's still on his back.
That figure four on the leg. Now he's done a crossbind. He's free.
90 seconds left to make something happen for Brendan Loughnane. I would expect another takedown attempt here from Hizreev.
Time to start throwing combos here if I'm Loughnane. That's better. Hooks and uppercuts. He needs to get in close range. Can't play this jab game anymore. It's not been working all the way through the fight.
Yeah, if you only got like 50 seconds left, then you can take a breath. But it's not like I don't see Kizriev in any danger, so. I know MMA is unpredictable, but Kizriev is not in any danger at all right now. And hasn't been in any danger this whole fight.
Low calf kick misses there for Loughnane. Overhand right for Hizreev. Oh, good long left from Brendan Loughnane.
All right, about 10 seconds left.
For Timur Hizreev to have outfought Brendan Loughnane largely on the feet in this fight is a major statement to his ability and a major reason
All right,
why he
fight is over. Pretty clear that Kizriev's going to win. 5-zip. I really can't give Loughnane a round on that. I would say it's a 5-round shutout. But we know for sure that one thing is true, that Kizriev won. Would he try to give Loughnane a round or try to gift him another round and say he won 2? It's pretty clear he lost the fight. And the real judge, it should be 5-0. I don't think there's going to be nothing crazy on the judge. I think it's going to be unanimous with 50-45 across the board for Kizriev. But I'll stick around for the results. And after that, I'll end the stream. But I think a pretty clear result after a pretty dominant fight. Controlled by Kizriev every portion of the fight. The striking, the takedowns, the wrestling, the tempo, everything was controlled by Kizriev for 25 minutes. Statement performance from Timur Kizriev after 25 minutes. Glad I could help and glad you like my updates.
The speed of Hizreev, the combinations, the way he sets those up, reaching for that single, ripping that uppercut up the middle. I mean, he just amazing performance.
Judge's official decision coming. Reminder.
Hello, once again, everybody. The coach here, and what an incredible night of fights we had in the afternoon here in the United States. 5 out of 6 don't go the distance. Now time for the Bud Light knockout of the night. We go back to the light heavyweight world championship. Don't let the championship 2, then 3, and then the knockout in the first round. And that is our Bud Light KO of the night. Let's send it back for the decision. Enjoy.
December 14th, live from LDLC Arena. 8 fighters there will have the opportunity to be crowned PFL Europe champion and earn the $100,000 grand prize. We take a look at our Element post-fight stats. A lot of activity in this one. Timur Hizri landing almost 100 strikes, and of course, goes 5 of 6 on the takedowns as well. Game performance from Brendan Loughnane, but a lot of one-way traffic in this one. Element, official hydration partner of the PFL, is offering a free sample pack with any purchase. If you'd like to try Element, scan that QR code or visit drinkelementtee.com/PFL. Claim your free sample pack. Michael C. Williams one more time tonight with the official decision.
All right, with the decision now.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for tonight's final title presentation, we'll welcome Abdelaziz Al-Massad, Deputy Minister of Sport and Youth Affairs. And now, having gone the distance for the first time tonight, we go to your 3 judges at cage side. Your first judge, Ahmed Zaki, scores it 50-45, while judges Tali Pleston and Mark Collette both see it the same, 49-46. Both have it for the winner by unanimous decision.
Unanimous decision for Tamir Khizriev. So feel free, feel happy. Your parlay cashed. Khizriev was dominant and he got the victory. Even though 2 judges did give Loughnane a round, 1 judge had it right, 50-45. But nonetheless, the results the same. All judges had it for Khizriev, and now he is the PFL featherweight champion and the winner of $1 million. And that's the live stream. Thanks for tuning in, everyone that's still here. I'll definitely be live next weekend for UFC 310, so be on the lookout for that. And I'll have more bets for that. But yeah, that's the live stream. Thanks for tuning in, and I'm about to end the stream.